tell when you ask Barry to just play anything and he picks that one. It's so good. Thank you for that. Welcome to Highwire Improv Saturday Night Shows. I'm Brian. I'll be your host tonight. We again have an amazing lineup of shows. People from all over the place doing fantastic comedy all night. We're going to about 10:30 tonight. The last show tonight will be a special performance from the Maryland Improv Collective. They'll be doing an Armando. Before that will be Bayprov, some of Baltimore's best female improvisers. We will have the improv professionals at 8 o'clock, and in a few minutes you will be singing after the beep. So tune in and just lock it in. Just stay here. Stay here. Okay, you see these fabulous things behind me. You can have them. We now have merch, Highwire merch. I mirrored. I tried to do it right. A t-shirt and a hoodie. You can get them at highwireimprov.com/shop. This is a fundraiser, so it's kind of like Kickstarter. We got to get to a certain level to get these things out the door. So please go to the shop and purchase one of these fantastic, or both of them, or multitudes of them, because we want you to show your Highwire support. So go to the highwireimprov.com/shop and you can support this. The hoodies and the t-shirts, they're going to be great, and we're really excited about that. Okay, now we're ready for our first show. This is a fantastic group of people. They were here last week. They'll be here 3 more times this season with this fantastic 90s themed show. Please welcome After the Beep.
Last of Sunday morning of last week, indulging in my self-defeat. My mind was starting.
That's a great song. I could not have improved with that song choice more. Hello, thank you for tuning in to After the Beep. We are set in the 90s. I hope you can tell. And it is a somewhat unconventional narrative. We'll be flitting between leaving messages to an answering machine. Hopefully it'll be reasonably clear. It's a low-tech day for us today, so there will be less fun beep sound effects than typical, but it doesn't mean that there won't be beep sound effects in our hearts, and there will. But yeah, as a...
At home, if your heart starts beeping, you should call a doctor.
Very fair. To start us off, we were going to get a suggestion of any 90s reference. We're pretty open-minded about that.
This one is it's a little specific, so you can take the specific or the larger suggestion. Puck from the Real World. Puck was a character in the Real World San Francisco
remember
season.
him. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Very specific. I think we also have someone's queued up, don't we, from previous shows to like create a big old melting pot.
Well, yes, we also had I always have trouble saying this. Mbop. We have Bill Clinton. We have Slammers from Pogs. I think that's about it.
Those are all good. Those are all really good. Does anybody have any strong preferences? Otherwise, I'm good with Mbop, or I'm good with Slammers, or I'm good with not Bill Clinton today. Not today. Not that show.
Too soon. Too soon indeed.
I also have no idea who Puck is and would love to just jump into that vast pool of ignorance.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, the Real World was a big cultural phenomenon at the time. We can all...
I've never heard of the Real World. I stay inside my house all the time.
Amazing. Okay. Okay. Well, we're going to go with the Real World then, even though that's what you would like. Okay. Great. So when we come back after the beep, thank you. Hello, if you're leaving a message for me, Kaylin, it's because you have promised me that because I am going to be leaving this blissful house with all of you to depart for the wilds of France for a summer, that you will all keep me 100% posted on what the 411 is with everybody while I'm gone. I know that we have a big goodbye party because all of us are splitting up, but I have to leave early. So I want so much detail that I like feel like I was there anyway. So leave a message after the beep. Okay, bye.
Oh, hey, Kaylin, bonjour. That's pretty much all the French I got out of our class. Anyway, probably recognize my voice. It's me, Rock. Just, like missing you and stuff. Man, it's so crazy that I can leave this message for you and that you get it. I miss you, like, I mean, the time we've had together has been really amazing. It's like I've never cared about someone this much before. I don't even know what that means. But anyway, like it just graduation feels like it's just like coming right at me, like a train coming down the other end of a tunnel, And I was just thinking, like, when you're back, I don't know, do some like American stuff, get a hamburger and just like hang out, and get reacquainted. You know what I mean? Maybe you can teach me some of the stuff you picked up in France. See ya.
Beep. Hey, Kaylin, this is Lucy. So it's been pretty quiet since you left. I mean, I'm basically just talking to your answering machine because I miss our daily lunches, and it's an old habit. It's but not much else new here. Brock is mostly moping about and writing bad poetry when he doesn't think anyone's looking. I've read some of it. It is so terrible. Don't tell him I said that, because obviously he's doing it because he just wants to feel connected to you from 4,000 miles away, or however long it is to wherever you are right now. But yeah, I've just, I'm not really sure what to do with myself right now, because I'm waiting for waiting to hear back from a couple job offers, but none of them have solidified yet. And, spending a lot of time on Usenet. And I know you say, yeah, why do you keep spending all this time with all these people online? Why don't you spend time with people in the real world? It's like, well, I mean, they're real. They're just text on a screen, but they're real. I've been having this great conversation with this guy who goes by Nathan Detroit, and it's just really, it's like just has all these interesting ideas about the economy and about foreign relations, and he knows musicals up and down, which but it's anyway, yeah, I guess that's what's going on right now. So I hope you're having a great time, and hopefully I'll get a postcard from you soon. Bye.
Hey, Kaylin, it's Caleb. Yeah, that's right. The hero of the game against NYU. Thank you. You may throw your flowers, your praise, and your adoration at me at any time. Listen, things have been a bit crazy in the house since you left. Not that things weren't crazy while you were here, but it's a bit elevated. We're all getting ready for this huge graduation bash. It is going to be fantastic. I asked some of the boys from Alpha to come and help, and they say they're going to bring a keg that stretches from the ground floor to the second floor. I don't even know how they're going to bring it. Rodney says his dad has a truck and doesn't keep good care of it, doesn't track where it is, so he could probably just steal that truck for a night, which would be cool, right? Which would be wild. Look, about the thing I told you, that I've been kind of sweet on Lucy for a while. You know, living in the same house all together, part of a group home thing, kind of, you know, put us in close proximity, and I just don't know how to tell her how I feel. So I have been, well, I've been talking to her a lot as someone else. I made up this sort of online person named Nathan that I pretend to be. I pretend to be a college graduate from Georgia, and we talk late into the night over Usenet, which I had to figure out how to use specifically for this. Every time I go and I hang out with Brock and he tells me about the relationship you guys have, you know, that guy's my best friend. But sometimes I just get really jealous of what y'all have. And I'm not ashamed to admit that. I have feelings, right? So I just think, what if me and Lucy could have something like that? And then, of course, Brenda is always trying to pry into people's lives and get information on everyone. You know how she is. So I've had to keep that real secret from her. I'm pretty sure she doesn't suspect a thing. But I'm going to keep it that way. I think I'm going to have to go and get supplies for the bash because it is going to be the most incredible party you've ever seen. If you start seeing fireworks from France in the direction of the good old US of A, that's going to be us because we are throwing the biggest rager that anyone has ever seen. I think I got to go do some prep stuff now, but I will call you back. And please don't tell anyone about the thing with Lucy because that's very private. All right, talk to you later.
Hi, Kaylin. It's Brenda. I wanted you to know I am keeping your Tamagotchi alive. And I don't want to say for certain that this is the case, but I believe that it has turned into a duck or a platypus or a duck or a platypus. Anyway, things here are great. I miss you very much because everybody's boring. It's kind of funny. I keep trying to make like things happen around the house because I'm like, look at us. There's like a bunch of interesting people from all walks of life living together, and we're not going to get to live together forever. We're not going to get to be young forever. We should make the most of it. And people just refuse to rise to the occasion. So I'm so excited for this party because I'm hoping, against hope, that people will finally do something interesting. Because you know what? I feel like this is the kind of thing that like people would want to watch, you know what I mean? Like our private lives and like private things, right? Speaking of private things, the following. One, Brock is hilarious about you. He sits around, he's writing this like ridiculous poetry. Don't tell him I think his poetry is terrible, but his poetry is terrible, okay? I don't know, like seems like kind of seems to be having an existential crisis that kind of goes beyond just like whether or not he's like truly a Savage Garden fan or if like really he's more meaningful like Nirvana guy. I don't know, but who knows? I think that Caleb has a huge crush on me. I can't tell, but he's like, he always like clams up when I'm around. He like stops talking and like, I don't know, he like skulks around. I guess he like just has to talk to Lucy because, you know, he's too scared to talk to me. And I'm like, whatever, that's cool. I have to say, if you and Brock weren't a thing though, like I could make him a little bit less mopey, but whatever, I respect you and blah, blah, blah. But if you get a French boyfriend, you better report to me because Kaylin, you can't have everything, you know, you can't have everything like the way that you got to be homecoming queen and student body president and like everything that I wanted. Anyway, I'm just saying now you're on that trip to France, which I know, you know, I wanted to take, but it's cool. No big deal. Other stuff going on with me. I got a primo job offer. I'm going to be working in television development for this new, okay, don't think it's silly, but it's like a channel that, well, I mean, you probably heard it. They mostly play music videos. It's called VH1. So Yeah, that's a thing. All I have to do is like, they want to be hip and fresh. So they want me to like scout out music that people our age would like. And so far I have a list that consists of Ace of Base. So if you have any ideas, let me know. And I'll keep you posted because this rager that's coming up on the 4th of July is going to change my whole life. I can feel it.
Oh, Kaylin, it's been too damn long. It's me, David, right? Yeah. Hey, I wanted to tell you, right, our plans totally 100% on. Like, we're gonna leave this rager that everybody's planning, right, to just like celebrate the end of our time at school and all that, and we're just gonna jump like right in the car. Me and Brenda, it'll just be like the two of us. We're gonna drive like right out to JFK, like just pick you up from your plane, yeah, and we're just gonna drive her like all the way cross country. Brenda's been like totally like just wanting to do something crazy. I thought, you know what? Let's get crazy, right? Let's just drive from like New York to Los Angeles, just like nonstop, right? And I mean, I don't have any plans or anything after school, like, when it's done and stuff. So, I mean, if still up for some travel, maybe when we're in California, we could just take a little trip south of the border, and see where that takes us. But anyway, yeah, I just gotta tell you, I mean, sure, Brenda's a little wound tight. So if we're gonna do this, like, we need someone, I don't know, fun to break her out of her shell before she leaves. And I think it'll be good for you. You gotta shake off that Brock guy. Just writing shitty love poetry and mooning around, speaking in bad French all the time. I mean, it'd be funny if it wasn't sad. Anyways, I will see you 8:37.
Hey, Kaylin, this is Lucy. So I got a rejection from one of the jobs I applied for, and it was the one that I was thinking I had a pretty good chance at, and so still waiting on the other one. But yeah, I am so flipping jealous of Brenda right now, because I mean, she's got that TV job and she's just going around going, oh yeah, I get to tell people about new music, yeah, and I'm just like, I mean, I'm happy for her, I guess, but I'd be happy I'd be much happier for her if I knew that I was going to have a job after graduation that was not going to full-time at Kinko's Copy Center, because I am so sick of that place. This week we had the guy with the pamphlet on how to convert Catholics to Christianity, and I mean, come on, people, come on. So, well, I want the Church of Elvis lady to come back. She was at least tolerable. But okay, enough about my crap life. Brock should not be allowed near any definitions of poetry forms, because I don't think villanelles work in English. Brock's villanelles definitely don't work in English. And then David's been hanging around the house lately, just chatting with Brock and with Caleb and stuff, and he's talking to Brenda, and I think they're planning something, so probably something to do with the big party. Who knows? I mean, David is the guy who managed to sneak a sprinkler into the birthday party that Brock had a year and a half ago. You remember that? You do remember that, right? Because that was like, wasn't that when you guys got together? But anyway, yeah. And, yeah, and Caleb is just, he's already turning into one of these football players who's reliving his glory days for the rest of his life, because I'm not even sure what he's doing now that we're graduating, because he's not going, he's not going pro, obviously, and I mean, who knows? But oh well, I guess it's if I don't have a job and I'm working weird hours at Kinko's, at least I have more time to talk with Nathan Detroit. He's so assuming he's a he, who knows? This is Usenet. He could be somebody's really well done AI program and somewhere in Sweden, for all I know. He might be a woman he might be a woman in Japan. He might be a dog in our basement. Who knows? But fun to talk to. So hope you're enjoying France. I love the postcard you sent. The giant baguette with eyes was so cool.
Kaylin, like, your Tamagotchi just pooped, and it feels like a metaphor for like how you treat me in general. I'm not gonna lie to you. You won't play either, might I add. I'm taking the best care of him that I can. I'm not being disrespectful, but it's like, I just say, Kaylin, like, I feel like you kind of sometimes like took me for granted, and also like just took from me a lot. With you not here, and all of a sudden I just feel like people all of a sudden see me for the first time, like I'm not just your shadow. And like, I don't know, I really like it. It makes me feel like I'm the special one for once. And honestly, you got everything. Like, look at you, you're in France now, you're probably like eating really exotic cheese and like speaking French, which je ne parle pas français, and I resent that fact. And I guess I've been honestly jealous of you for a while. Like, I mean, when we were in high school, I felt like we were attached at the hip, but then when we decided to go to college together, I don't know, you blossomed somehow and I didn't. And it's hard for me because I know you're my oldest friend, but I'm also like, I don't know, like, I feel like sometimes I'm a more complete person without you. I wanted, I guess, to say this as a preamble to say that I'm not gonna hold off on Brock for the whole summer. Like, if he likes me, then maybe I like him back. And if not, there's always that David who, like, I don't know why he thinks that we're going on a road trip, but I guess that's an option. I'm keeping my options open. I thought you were going to be in France all summer. I mean, otherwise, why the super long list about what to do for your Tamagotchi for all 28 days of its life cycle if you're going to be back right after the party? But I don't know. I'm just like letting this all wash over me. I guess like things could really be worse in my life, right? I mean, I've got this killer job. I've added another band to my list, by the way, the Cardigans. Just look them up if you haven't heard them because they are so good. Okay. They will just rock you. So, well, not rock you, but you know what I mean? You're going to love them. Believe me, unless you're some sort of love fool. Quote me on that if you want. I don't know about Lucy. Like, Lucy kind of reminds me of me when you're around. Like, she spends all this time talking about this guy, something Detroit. I don't know if he's in Detroit or I don't know what the deal is. I also didn't even really know that you could use computers to like do anything other than like calculations. So the stuff Lucy does on it is like pretty. I mean, I know that there's stuff around. I have Sierra online. Okay. Don't act like I'm some sort of Luddite. I'm just saying, like, I don't have the time to like bleep, bloop, bleep, bloop on there the way that she does. I mean, my eyes would hurt after a while. Also, Caleb, I think he got his hands on some like really illegal fireworks or something because he keeps talking about like seeing the stars from France. So just something to think about if like it turns out we're all in jail at some point. It's Caleb's fault. And finally, I just want to say, like, I'm sorry I just kind of unloaded on you a little bit, but I feel like I could tell you anything because you're not here to talk back. And because you're my best friend, whether or not I'm sometimes really jealous of you. So, bye.
Hey, Kaylin, this is gonna be amazing. I got my hands on some fireworks that are so incredibly illegal that they've not just been banned from Ohio State University, they're not just been banned from the county or the state of Ohio, they are literally banned from the entire United States of America. And I had to talk to a guy who knows like this old sea captain who's been running shipments of illegal drugs and stuff across the border, who's been like running the smuggling operation between like here and Russia. These are Russian fireworks, but it's going to be the wildest thing you've ever seen, and I think you're probably going to see it. I'm kind of thinking a lot about the fireworks to distract myself from the fact that I put on my calendar that on the day of the party, I'm going to tell Lucy who I really am. I'm going to tell her that I'm Nathan Detroit from Usenet, and that Nathan Detroit is not a very polite, shy music theater nerd. He's a big, burly football player who's probably past his prime. I've been looking for jobs out there, and, you know, I wanted to go pro. I told you about that. I don't tell a lot of people how that went because I want to keep my image, right? But you've always been someone I feel like I could talk to, Kaylin. Whenever we used to hang out on the football fields at night, just go get some smoothies, sit out there, talk about the things that were going wrong in our lives, and commiserate. Felt like I could talk to you in a way that I couldn't really talk to anyone else. And I've got to admit, I'm worried about my future. Because what is there really to do if everything that I've been doing up to this point, the reason I got my scholarship, is not something I can keep doing anymore? Who's going to want a guy who played football in college but wasn't good enough to go pro? Maybe I could get a job at a warehouse or something, or maybe the Kinko's coffee down the street. I know they're always hiring, which is probably a bad sign. I mean, theoretically, once you get enough people, you should stop hiring. But it seems like they just have really high turnover, and I don't know what that's about. But I've been planning a lot of great stuff with Brock. David's been hanging around a lot too. That guy, I'm not sure about. There's something a little weird about him. He always keeps trying to pick people off and hang out with them alone, like isolated, especially Brenda. I'm really not sure what's going on there. But as long as Brock's around, as long as I'm around, I think we're all cool. Brock's been writing this amazing poetry for you. I wish you could hear it. It is some of the most beautiful words that I could ever imagine. He wrote a stanza for you, and he rhymed sad with itself 5 times, which is incredible. Like, I would never have even thought that you could do that. It's so cool. And Brenda's been, well, hanging around. She's very happy about her new job. And I feel like, look, if there's something that was happening between her and Brock, maybe that's the vibe I was picking up on. But I just want you to know that they've been spending some time together, and Brenda has been, I've caught her staring at him a lot. Like a lot. Like every time I look at her, she's either staring directly at him or staring at a wall that I know he's on the other side of. Like she has X-ray vision or something. Not sure what's going on there. And then Lucy, of course, has been incredible as always. Every time I think about what I've decided to do at the party, revealing to her who I really am, I'm more nervous at the thought of that than I was when I was the only one who could make that touchdown in the game against NYU. When I saw like 10 defenders in front of me, I knew I had to rush through them. My heart was not pounding as hard as it is right now when I tell you what I'm going to tell Lucy. Oof. All right. You can do it. You can do it, Caleb. And Caleb, thank you so much for listening to me. You always have been an amazing listener, and I hope I've always been able to be a good listener for you too. The party is tonight, and I don't know if I'm ready, but I think it's time to find out.
All right. Hey, Kaylin, it's me, Brock. I know I haven't left a lot of messages for you, but it's because I've been really trying to like deal with my feelings. I miss you, and I've been writing a lot of poems. I know it sounds kind of silly, but like it feels like our hearts are just a million miles away from each other when they really are like two halves of the same whole. You know what I mean? And so I wrote this poem. It's about an ode to sadness, and it goes something like this. I'm still working it out, so like, be cool. But here's how it is. When hearts do feel like they are sad, think not that you are doing bad. For truly, if you are not a cad, miss your love and be glad, for they will come another day, and then the sun will shine its ray, and you will be forever more happy and glad today. Yeah, it's it. That's my poem. Oh wait, no, there's one more rhyme. So when you come back, and hang out with me, then happy together we shall be. Yeah, that's it. That's my poem. So I hope you like it. I just wanted to share, and take care. All right, I love you. Yeah.
Oh my God, this is going to be the greatest night of my life, I swear, or I'm going to just be so mad.
This is going to be incredible. I have fireworks that are so illegal that we can't even let a cop see them, because the cop will know instantly that this is the most illegal rager of all time.
Whoa, that is really huge, dude.
Oh yeah, they call this one the Nuclear 9000.
Well, at least I'll have something to write to Nathan about later.
Oh man, that firework is like a boom that just went off in my heart, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I totally know. I totally know exactly what you mean, Brock. You're so deep.
Oh, thanks, Brenda. It's like you just kind of get me. I really appreciate it.
I totally get you. I see you for what a talented artist you are. I think you'd make a great television personality, possibly on a young upstart music network. And I also just I feel like you're not appreciated enough by Kaylin. She just didn't realize what a special guy you are.
Well, I don't know. I mean, she hasn't left me any messages back, but I think it's probably just long distance. She hasn't said anything about my poems really. But I'm sure she's probably, I don't know, looking up at the same moon, right? And seeing the
Well,
same.
probably not because of the significant time difference. The moon there is 7 hours or so ahead of when we see the moon, unfortunately. So
Oh, wow.
no, but
Yeah.
I will tell you, I have heard from her a little bit, and she says that she's so happy there in France, and that
Yeah.
that she's met a really interesting new guy. I don't know what way, just like his name is Henri, and that he makes bread.
What? She fell in love with some big. Oh man, I think I gotta go write a poem. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I think I just gotta go. I'm gonna go.
oh, Brock, pour your heart out to me, Brock. Oh, shoot, that backfired. Shoot.
Whoa. Okay, that backfired. I am pretty sure fireworks are not supposed to go into the ground and detonate. We might have to call some people about the water main after this.
Caleb, I get that you're like totally in love with me and you're like trying to impress me or whatever, but like I am focusing on the fact that Brock's heart just got broken totally accidentally by Kaylin.
Okay, all of this is news to me, especially the bit about Brenda, you're cool and all,
I
but
know.
I'm definitely not in love with you. I'm sorry.
Wait, I'm sorry. Why would you not be in love with me? I personally don't even understand that. Now that Kaylin's not here, I'm the cutest. I'm the cutest girl. Well, maybe not, but you know what? Like, let's be real. I'm also like, I'm really bubbly and fun, and I just assumed that everybody loved me.
I mean, you're great. You're awesome. You're definitely gonna find someone who really appreciates all of those things in you and thinks that you're the most special person. There's someone else I've got my eye on.
God, it's like Kaylin. It's always Kaylin all the time. Kaylin.
It's not her.
She's in France,
Can I tell you something?
I guess.
It's Lucy.
Oh, but she's like me, sort of. But like when Kaylin's around, she's always in love with that or talking about that Detroit guy.
Yeah. But even I mean, I know she always talks about him when I'm around, but she talks about him even when it's just you and her too. Like, does it seem like she really likes him?
I don't know. I'm clearly not skilled at reading like people's emotions, since I have misjudged everything. Apparently I'm living a lie. I don't even know what my future is anymore, since I have no love. Mrs. David or something.
Yeah, about that. David seems to be trying to get like everyone to hang out, like to take a road trip with him. He asked me too the other day. I was like,
do you think it's because he has like such a like insufferable boorish personality that he's like so insensitive to the wants and needs of everybody who lives in this apartment complex? The fact that he like is abrasive and brash and like says whatever comes to his mind, and like the fact that he thinks it's such a big deal that he's a bike messenger. Do you think any of that is relevant?
I mean, probably all of it, and I was on board with the tone of that, but then it just started sounding like you were into some of those things. No,
I'm just thinking, like, I'm so sorry, but as I was talking through it, I was thinking to myself, that guy probably would make great television.
Hey yo, still
I'm
have
outta
to
here.
pick you up some brews if you want. I just gassed up my Plymouth, so neon's ready to go, right? Yeah, road trip time.
I think I'm probably like good around here for now.
What? Oh, come on. on, dude. Like, it's not like you got plans or something. I mean, you're not going pro, right? Right?
How did you even find out about that?
I'm just teasing. I gotta. I'm gonna go though, dude. All right. I think I see Lucy. So like, I'm gonna talk to her. I'm gonna get a beer for you. Be right back.
Sure. Gotta find out what that guy is planning to do on the road trip. There's got to be something, right? Is it human trafficking? I don't know. Oh, hey, Lucy. Hey, yeah. Sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of these ridiculously loud fireworks constantly exploding.
Yeah. I think there must be a leak in the water main because like there was like where a sprinkler got set up for something because all of a sudden it's like, psh, or maybe someone just opened a really big beer. I don't know, but yeah.
We probably hit the pipes. Definitely gonna have to deal with that later.
Oh boy, I hope this doesn't come out of our security deposit because, I mean,
we're off complex property, so theoretically, no.
Okay, well that's a relief because,
look,
yeah, you don't need to hear about it. It's.
Oh no, what is it? You can talk to me about anything.
Well, yeah, well, I got a rejection from that other job I was waiting on, so basically I'm I'm going to be renting copies at Kinko's Copy Center until the end of time, I guess.
I'm sorry the Plymouth place didn't work out.
Yeah.
But hey,
cool, but yeah.
No, I'm not going pro. I didn't.
Yeah.
So I might be running copies down at Kinko's too.
Well, they've always got openings because it's not that bad a place to work. It's weird, but it's the kind of place where people come because they need some place to work for a year or two, and then they go on and do better things. But
that explains the extremely high turnover rate. Yeah.
But I think I'm going to end up like Marcel and get in there and just never leave.
Well, look, you told me about how you're worried about getting stuck in one place. Wait. I mean, I'm sure I've heard something about that. I'm sure you haven't told me, like, specifically about the time that you visited your aunt and she told you about how she got stuck in
what?
I
never talked to. Has Kaylin and Brenda been spilling on me? Because that's really annoying. I mean, not that it's a deep dark secret or anything, but it's like still, it's like no. Yeah.
No, they haven't. The other night, you were up late on your computer.
Have you been spying on my computer logs? Hey,
no.
Look, my computer, it's my private property. It's none of your damn business what I type on it, who I talk to on it.
I'm Nathan. I'm Nathan.
Wait, what? You?
Nathan Detroit, screen handle, Sound of Music 64. I've been
You are kidding me. You?
Yeah. It started as, I don't know, I didn't know the kind of person that you liked, and that there were things about me that I thought maybe you would not like about me if you knew. And so I started talking to you on the internet, pretending to be someone else.
Wait, back up. I'm still getting my run. Like, Nathan Detroit is you. You're the one who wrote that screed, that beautiful, beautiful flaming screed on why Cats is complete trash. That was you?
It's completely plotless and unstructured, and the songs just have no relation to each other. It's entirely a spectacle of sound and fury, and honestly, it's not even that catchy.
I mean, let's be honest. That is not. I mean, if I was going to guess that Nathan was anybody in our house, it's like maybe Kaylin, but yeah, that was you. Wow. Anybody really can be anyone on the internet.
Yeah, I know you were probably worried I was some kind of predator or dog, but it was me. I'm sorry I kept it a secret from you.
And I said all that's, and you're the one who I said all that. Oh.
Yeah. I've never told anyone else
Yeah.
all the private things you said to me.
Okay.
All that. As Nathan, I made you a promise I wouldn't tell anyone, and I haven't. None of that was a lie, just the name.
Wow.
So
I'm gonna need to. This is big. I need. I mean, this is.
I understand.
It's
a lot to deal with.
yeah. It's. I mean, it's possibly cool big, but it's. I'm. You never. It's like you never had in real life. You never had. You hardly had the time of day for me, and we've lived in this place for, half of our college careers, and wow.
It was because. Oh, hey, Ross.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah.
I was just
Yeah,
thinking.
it's okay. It's okay.
Let's talk later, okay?
Okay. Yeah. Well, later. Yeah.
Lucy, I feel like I don't know. I probably need to stop by the copy shop and grab some extra copy paper. I think I've got a long night of poetry coming.
Oh. You gonna try your hand at epic now?
Yeah, I mean, I've been working on sonnets and stuff. And
Yeah.
I think.
Well, hey, if Milton can write, Milton wrote, so many paragraphs, and he got pretty good by the end. So hopefully you can.
See,
Going bad? What's up?
I feel like you're the only person who really gets love. You're the only person I know who really seems to have a good handle on where things are at.
I've just learned I am completely clueless about it, but
what?
But I'm
so level-headed all the time, and I feel like my heart is just going all over the place. Like with Caitlin France, and I guess she met some baker named Henri that Brenda was telling me about, and now like she's just gonna leave me for him. And I think
she didn't say anything about that in her postcard. I mean, the one I just got. I mean, okay, it's from she mailed it like 2 weeks ago, so maybe maybe it happened in between. But last postcard I had from her was saying, I hope Brock is doing well. I miss him.
I don't know what. Maybe I need to write a poem and go talk to Brenda. In fact, that's probably what I need to do. But Lucy, Lucy, you've always got such a good, strong, like straight ahead look on love. Just don't ever lose that. You know what I'm saying? Like just don't ever lose that. Look at love with like real, true eyes. And I think for you, maybe it'll work out. Okay.
We'll see. Yeah.
I'm going to start some poems.
Okay. Don't want to read this.
Hi, it's Kaylin. If you're leaving a voicemail for me, I would like to first stop and say thank you, because I have just spent a very enjoyable period of time listening to all the messages that people left for me before, and I think they're incredible, and you're all incredible friends, and je ne parle comprends. Allez-vous, I'm sorry, I'm showing off. Didn't mean to. What I mean to say is thank you so much for your attentiveness. You're in my heart in France. Unfortunately, I am not able to call you all because it would cost a bajillion dollars, but my parents do mail me these answering machine tapes. So rest assured, I am hearing your voicemails. Anyway, leave a message. Let me know how the whole party went. Last I heard, there was going to be some big fireworks, which no, I did not see in France. Okay, thanks for calling me, Kaylin. Bye.
Kaylin, it's me, Brock. I just wanted to leave you a message because I heard about you and Henri, the baker guy, and all of what you've been doing. And let me show you, I have filled up all of these legal pads and notebooks with sonnets and love poems. And the only one I have that I think I want to share with you is just the beginning of it, but it goes something like this. When your heart be torn from thy chest, and love has deserted thee forevermore, then think thee not that thy love be the best. And on love's gentle breezes close the door. For when love doth leave thee, and look not upon thy sight, then take thyself to the nearest bridge. And when thou looks out, fear not affright, and leap thyself. And I don't know, that's as far as I got. I can't make the rest of the rhyme scheme go, but I'm gonna go to the 4th Street Bridge and yeah, bye.
So Kaylin, it's Brenda. I would just like to tell you that I have maybe possibly made a mistake. I would like to just say that I possibly told, it was just a total miscommunication. Got it. We've got to just go save Brock. I'm going to go save Brock.
Hey, Kaylin. It's been pretty wild here lately. So, it's like Brock got this idea that you were leaving him, and he just had this complete mental breakdown. But fortunately, Caleb ran into him and just, wow. I didn't. Football player build is good for something, and he just hung on to Brock, and Brock is just crying his eyes out on him, and it was just, I was just looking, going, oh my gosh, he is Nathan Detroit. Yeah, I'm happy working at Kinko's if I can hang around him a little longer. So I'll tell you more later. Bye.
Hey, Kaylin, it's me. Things were completely crazy. I think I'm actually being tracked down by the law now because we did destroy the water main. But things went amazing with Lucy. I know that I shouldn't have lied to her about who I was. I know I shouldn't have had a false identity, and that was wrong, and it's something I'm going to have to, make it up to her about. But I think things are going to be a bit different. Also, Brenda told Brock, it was a very tense scene up on that bridge, kind of a standoff, really. Brenda told Brock what she had done, and that she had lied to Brock about you having some kind of French baker boyfriend, And Brock was understandably very angry, but then he quoted some really impressive Shakespearean sounding stuff to us, and then I think he's more in love with you than ever. So if you come back and I'm in jail, now you understand why, but I think from our side, things are actually going pretty well.
I will just say I'm sorry. I am sorry, but the good news is Brock loves you like so much more. Thank you so much. You're welcome. I just saved your relationship. And oh, I'm so sorry your Tamagotchi died. Okay, bye.
Also, we figured out, hello, Kaylin. Also, we figured out what David was doing. I just realized that was a thread that I had previously thought we needed to resolve and that I hadn't resolved earlier in my voicemail to you. Turns out he was part of the same international smuggling ring as the fireworks smugglers, and he was trying to steal like stuff from people in order to smuggle them. So that was wild. Anyway, hope you get back from France okay, and talk to you later. Bye. Beep.
And that's our show. Yay.
Yeah. Thank you. Why don't you all come on stage? Oh, so much fun. So much fun. I love this show so much. Yes, thank you all. There's great, powerful foursome tonight. Such a great job. And you'll be back, I think, early June. Is it early middle June? I forgot. I think.
Yeah,
One
I'm
of those
very
two.
excited. We've got
Yes, yeah.
awesome guests lined up for our coming shows. So stay
Awesome,
tuned.
great. All right, thank you all. Thank
Thank
you all for
you.
playing After the Beep. Such a great group, and you'll see some of them and some other things here on Highwire and many other places. We're all very versatile. And I'm going to clip that poem and post it because that was super impressive. That was so good. All right, that's our 7 o'clock hour. We're just about done. If you weren't tuned in earlier, you can buy these things behind me. Highwireimprov.com/shop. Please support our fundraiser, which is going to help us keep doing online improv as well as expand to in-person shows later this year. We're talking about that now. So you can, if you're in the Baltimore area, you can see you will hopefully be able to see some of these teams you see here online in person coming up soon. We also have workshops. There's some great workshops coming up. Singing Saturdays is on the second Saturday with Velvet Wells, and there will be a jam after that, so you can have a musical improv class and then stay afterwards and do a jam, or you can just come to the jam, whatever you want to do, or you can just take the class. We have Let's Put on a Show by Jeff Taylor, which is a way to take maybe people that have just been kind of playing together for fun or a new team and help them really make their shows cohesive. It's a great way to kind of just pull some loose threads together into something really good. And then we have Taking Up Space with Michelle Gilliam. Michelle is just a fantastic teacher and person, and this is going to be such a fun class about being yourself on stage, bringing the best and the most you can of yourself onto the stage. And I really recommend taking a class with Michelle. We also have 2 classes with David Escobedo, but those are sold out. We sold them out the first one out so quick. We added a second one, and then that sold out so quick. So we're really excited to do that. David is involved in the Everybody Get In Here Festival in the first, June 4th to 13th, I think are the dates. And we are involved with that. Our date is June 11th. We will have some special programming that night in addition to our usual Black Joy Fridays. So keep checking out highwireimprov.com and our Facebook page and Instagram page for all that information so you can stay up to date. Okay, here we go. We are going to get your second team out here. These are Highwire regulars. They have been here since last season. I think last season was their first season. We love having them here. Please welcome to the stage the Improfessionals.
Hello, we are the Improfessionals, and thank you, Highwire, for letting us perform again. We really appreciate it. We're very happy to be here. And we have Angela Canez, Karthik CS, Leah Goldfarb, Saraya Ahmed. I'm Andy Abramson. We are the Unprofessionals. Some of our team was not able to make it, but we're planning to have some fun and hope you enjoy it with us. So we will start off with the first game. That's just basically we're going to get rid of Karthik. If you guys don't mind sending him into a breakout room, we're going to play a game that's called Why I'm Late. Is that doable? I'm sorry. Okay, perfect. So, and may we get a suggestion of, we're going to get 3 suggestions, but one simple suggestion of why he would be late from work. That would be an easy reason.
He burnt his breakfast.
Burnt his breakfast, perfect. And what would be a second reason why he would make a second excuse that's a little bit tougher, but not much tougher than burnt breakfast?
Was rescuing a cat.
Rescued a cat. And the third thing could be something ridiculous. It could be an alien grabbed his grandmother, but I guess nothing that, because they're doing this all in charades to let him guess it, but.
Yeah, he had to replace somebody in an Olympic event.
He had to replace someone in the Olympics. Okay, I like that. So just read it out to the audience one more time, you 3, for what the order was. The first one was.
Burnt breakfast.
And the second one?
Rescuing cats.
Perfect. And the third one?
Replacing someone
In the
in
Olympics.
an Olympic event.
All right. I hope you all heard that because I was hearing it, but not enough, but that's all great. So basically, when you have a chance, can we get Karthik back and we will start this game, please? Jesus. Look, Fred, you're late. You better give me a legitimate reason or you're fired. That's it.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Sir Jack. I was busy preparing food.
Okay, I don't care about your personal life. What the heck's that mean? Why are you late? I'm asking you.
I was making a potion.
What are you talking about making a potion? Come on, just.
I woke up from bed and I was having breakfast.
Okay, right, and
while making breakfast, I smelled it to be bad. My breakfast went bad, so I had to make new breakfast.
You're talking about breakfast, but what do you mean it went bad? What the hell are you talking about? Your breakfast went bad. Breakfast what?
There was fire, and there was an explosion, and when I was making breakfast, there was fire, and everything exploded.
So, okay, what you're talking about explosion? Now I don't know what the hell you're talking about. You better give me a legitimate reason because I have no clue what you're talking about. The breakfast fire. What the hell does fire do with breakfast?
I made breakfast.
Right.
And it was too hot, and I put it in my mouth.
So what does that mean? Fred, just spit it out.
I burnt myself.
Okay, so what does that mean?
I burnt myself, and then I
With
needed
what?
to receive attention. The food.
Holy crap. What's the food, you clown? Fred, come on, you're killing me.
The soup.
Jesus, what was it? You just mentioned it a few times. What the hell? You said you're cooking what?
I was making breakfast.
Right, and it
was too hot.
Holy crap. And it did what to you?
And it just burnt me.
Okay, so it burnt
My
you. Yeah, you
breakfast
freaking used
burnt
this
me.
excuse. Yeah, right. You used this stupid excuse. That's why I'm getting it in your freaking head 2 days ago. So you said, I got you bought a week's worth of smoothies for you to drink at breakfast. So I know you're full of crap. Come on, listen. You better tell me the truth why you're late this time. I'm not playing games. You're going to get fired. Fred, get this going. Come on.
A cat. I was rescuing a cat.
What happened?
I was trying to rescue a cat on the way.
You were trying?
No, my cat needed my attention.
Okay, yeah. So you keep, okay. So you don't have a cat. Fred, I know you don't have a cat.
I was walking to the office, and on the street, I found the cat on a tree.
Okay.
I had to rescue it.
Okay, right. Okay, yeah, that's great. You know why I'm familiar with that story? Because you told me that freaking story yesterday, Fred. Okay, enough. I know there's not 30 cats hanging out for you to rescue. This is your last chance, Fred. Last time, I'm not doing it anymore.
Okay.
I hate to lose you, but you're late all the time.
Okay.
Give me a legitimate reason why you're.
I went to the gym. I was running.
Yeah, Fred.
I met a very, very famous person. I was running a marathon, a
Fred.
triathlon. I was in a triathlon.
Jesus. What are you talking about? I mean, look, you're acting like you're all adventurous.
I met an Olympic winner.
Oh, you won the Olympics? No. I know you didn't win the Olympics.
No, I met an Olympic winner. He won the gold medal at the Olympics.
You're killing me, Fred. I'm gonna have to let you go if you don't tell me the truth.
He broke his knee. He hurt his knee while at the
Okay, so
Olympics.
he hurt his knee. What does that mean, Fred?
So this guy was training for the Olympics and he hurt his knee, and I had to help him and take him to the hospital.
So how did you help him?
I ran instead of him.
Instead of him, what does that mean?
I substituted for him.
Oh, Jesus, Fred. All right, you know what? Don't be late again. Just get back to work.
Thank you so much, Jack. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And that's called Why I'm Late. Good job. So now we are just going to do a long form style game, which is called Living Room. And we are going to ask for suggestions, but we do have the gods of Highwire that are going to help us. So we just need one suggestion in the beginning, if you don't mind, please.
Sidewalk chalk.
So that reminds me of when I was a kid, and I used to love to play hopscotch. And I would draw the little lines, and then I barely remember how to play anymore, but you'd throw the little pebbles out, and you'd hop, and like those were the happiest times.
See, that makes me think of, and it's kind of ridiculous, is my memory's pretty good for things that happened years back. But things that happened yesterday, it's like, what? What are you talking about? Who, what, where, why? I don't understand it. And I know a lot of people somewhat get that, but it's kind of weird. Like, I'll remember more 30 years ago than I will remember 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, actually, I have the same characteristic, and also I just realized it some years ago, because as I have a twin sister, then we were talking about our childhood, and then there are events I remember clearly. There are other events I don't remember. She remember, but I remember most events than she does. And
does that make you a real twin? I thought you had to be on the same page if you're a real twin.
For me, I've been in some really weird situations where I've accidentally remembered stuff about people that I shouldn't have, and then it's really awkward because then you have to be like, oh yeah, because it's like they're like.
I get into massive troubles with my girlfriend when she remembers that we have to be somewhere and I don't, and I am late. And this has led to that's why I'm good at the game, why I'm late, because I am usually late, and I just know how to make up reasons that I'm late for some reason. Like once I said I'm late because I had to rescue a cat. I don't rescue cats.
So basically your makes Karthik sound like he's good at BSing. He's saying the reason is he's a good liar, so we should never believe what Karthik tells us in real life, because Karthik is saying, I confess I'm a liar, which is
he's creative.
I'm a creative. That's how you put a spin on things.
Liar creative. Okay, you're a creative liar. Okay, I guess Pinocchio wasn't, because if your nose would grow, maybe it would grow. I don't know. But let's see one of those scenes.
Fred, it's our anniversary.
I know, Julia. Of course. How can I forget our anniversary? It's when we met three years ago. It's a 3-year anniversary. How can I forget?
It's our 5-year.
Five. I meant 5. It's a slip of tongue. Yeah. I'm getting old. 30 is when people get old.
It's been so wonderful. You couldn't remember how many.
I know it went by.
Right?
I really thought it didn't 5. It's not 5 years. It went by like this. So I thought maybe 3.
Yeah.
Well, it's 5. Wow. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
And I got you something.
Oh! Wow! A compass.
Oh yeah, I know how much you love compasses, and you.
We can go sailing now with guidance.
Oh yeah.
Wow, I got you something too. It's just like it's stuck a bit on Amazon. Like there was a mistake like with delivery, and so it's just delayed by a few days. But you're gonna get it tomorrow.
You forgot.
No,
didn't
no, no,
you?
no, no,
You
no,
forgot.
no, no. I did not forget. Oh.
All right. You've been preparing for the last 10 days for this hopscotch preschool tournament, and you're going to win, Jennifer.
Yeah, thank you, teacher. I'm prepared. Okay, I see all the lines in my head, all the squares, all the everything, all the geometry.
Same face, just like we practiced.
Okay. I have this down. Okay.
Yes, just like that.
Yeah, teacher. Sorry. As I was throwing the stone, I had a flashback. I remember we were already here. Maybe it was in a previous life. Can you feel the connection?
Yes, Jennifer. This is exactly what you need to win. This imagination. This is why I chose you to train. You're the best I've ever seen.
Oh my God, teacher! You're not just a teacher. You're a master. My mind is expanding. I can see all the childhood since I was baby, and even before, in the lines, in the squares.
All those people you beat, all those little babies.
Yeah.
That were trying to hop around, and you just squashed them. Each and every one.
Oh, master, whenever I make a decision, I kill the other possibilities. It's hard, it's geometry.
Right down to the last.
Okay.
Right. So you're saying I said it was going to be my treat for dinner here?
Yes.
I don't remember saying that.
It was your turn because I paid the last time. Don't you remember? Yeah.
Right. I know you're telling me that I did, but
John,
this is a pretty heavy bill, and I know we take turns, but I thought I paid the last. I don't remember.
John, how about this? You pay the bill. I'll take care of the tips.
You'll take care of the tips. The tip is usually 20 to 25%. So you're saying I'm paying the other,
I
which
was
is a
thinking
lot.
of tipping 15%, but okay.
Okay, so you're pretty stinking cheap also. Oh my God, why are you so
No,
damn
go,
cheap?
go.
My God, you should pay the whole thing and let me tip because you don't know how to tip apparently. God, I remember back in the old days when it was 15%, it was legit. That was 25 years ago.
Hello. So, it's $50. Who is gonna pay?
My friend here, don't you look at my lovely friend here. Do you think he will let me pay? He's such a gentleman. He'll never let me pay.
Okay, do you have your card?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'm not even sure who this guy is. Not sure why he's sitting at my table here.
So I can just walk off.
Right. Judy, I haven't seen you in ages. Oh my gosh,
Oh, Mary. Yeah, you know, I walked a lot, just to be able to be with you.
It's great. I mean, you know, it's so nice for us to catch up. Oh yeah, your husband left you. Oh,
yeah.
I didn't want to remind you of that. It just came out. I'm so
sorry. There's no problem. I know that you have a great memory. You see all the things. I'm just trying to forget. You know, it's the kind of phase in my life where I just try to drink and forget.
Oh yeah, I remember you were at the Betty Ford Clinic.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, you've been trying to forget that for the longest time.
Yeah, but don't worry. You're my friend. I know. It's not. It was not your intention. Yeah. You know, because I tried to forget my husband. I tried to forget all my childhood. I tried, and I was almost there, you know. I was almost there.
I'm so sorry. I brought everything up and made you relive it again because of my inconsiderateness.
Yeah, but you know what? Reality is hard. Reality is hard. So you could just try to create some stories, be creative, you know, because I think it will help me. The alcohol is in. I mean, I'm enough of the alcohol.
Sure, I
So.
will. And you know, I'm sure that you'll do really well. Except, you know, I heard you lost your job too.
Oh yeah! Oh my God! I had forgot that too, but that's fine.
Amazing.
Yeah, yeah. I also forgot where I live. Can I just stay here with you?
Yeah, yeah. I'll take you.
Okay,
And
okay, thank you.
that's
Just
what
tell me a story, a happy story.
oh, well, that's what sisters are for.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? We are just princesses in the middle of a mountain.
You know, my life is going wonderful. I can tell you all sorts of happy stories.
Oh, yeah, you see, now I start to laugh.
I'm so glad that my life being good makes you happy.
Yeah.
Swipe it and everybody back to the living room. So may we get another suggestion from the up aboves, if you don't mind, please?
Knights.
Nice.
With a K.
You know, in my first introduction to the word knight was through chess. So I learned chess when I was 6 years old, and we used to call that a horse. So we used to call them elephant, horse, camel, king, queen, and soldier. But then once I learned the proper names, it was called a knight. So that's the official name for the horse thingy in a chess. And it jumps in weird ways.
Well, I actually played chess too as a kid, and I remember it was I was in a tournament and I was one of the only girls, and I remember this person had like a one move checkmate win on me, and it was the first time I had ever seen it, and I just like stood there looking at it like, yeah, like that was embarrassing, but I never knew that existed before that moment and was never able to do it actually after that.
So it makes me think of Olympics in mathematics. Actually, when I was in school, I did this thing on like on a regional way, and then, but one day my sister passed to the final of the country. It was amazing. Actually, she was not so good at mathematics, but she had this skill for the Olympics, like the problems. And so I thought, oh my God, it's amazing. So I passed all the holidays when of the summer holidays, like trying to do these games to also to improve my skills in that kind of games. Yeah.
That reminds me of when I went to college and we had to study. We used flashcards. I mean, I don't know if people even use flashcards anymore, or they use anything with paper. But you know, you'd have to learn something, and you would just put up the flashcard, and then you'd have to turn over because it would have the answer on the other side. Super old-fashioned, but very effective.
See, that makes me think of like back in the day. I remember when you look at the want ads, used to be also made out of paper. People in today's world don't know that stuff, but comes down to typing 60 words a minute was like unbelievably impressive. Yet you have these 7-year-old kids today typing 120 words a minute. Like, oh, this is not. It's just amazing how, you know, like they could actually be making $100,000 a year. I mean, 100,000 a year.
My mind blows away because 2 years ago, I learned this thing called swiping. You swipe on your phone. You don't actually type things out anymore. So I just swipe all the way through. Like I'm just on my phone doing like ninja moves. I'm not lifting my finger from the screen. And since then,
actually, yeah, they say that now because of all these movements with the fingers, like the next generations, maybe the fingers will have different dimensions, like this finger also, because like it's a new kind of movements. It's strange.
So you're gonna have them with biceps in their fingers. It's gonna, all the fingers are gonna have biceps.
All going to be the Olympics of fingers.
we might have gyms
Let's
for
see
hands.
that. Let's see that one.
Let's go to one. Perfect.
Okay, okay. So we passed the all-year training for the
I got my
fingers.
fingers ready. I was lifting 20-pound weights with each finger this morning.
Yeah, and I can type like 200 things in a minute.
You're definitely gonna win the typing gold medal. I just know you are.
Yes, Raya. You know, it's hard. It's hard because now I cannot, even when I'm sleeping. The other day I wake up and I was like practicing.
Oh,
I cannot
Susan,
stop.
you do it in your sleep. That's amazing. That's definitely a champ. Oh God, I don't know if I'm gonna make it in the swiping part. The swiping. I mean, I can only swipe left so fast or swipe right, but I'm gonna do it this time. I'm really gonna try.
Yeah. You are going to do it. You know what? You just have to imagine. Okay, you cannot stop. And while you are there, you just imagine. Imagine
I'm
the images
imagining.
passing.
I'm passing. Oh, swipe.
Swipe.
I'm pretending I'm on Tinder. Swipe.
Swipe. I did it. I'm typing 100 words a minute.
I'll tell you, your son, he's just stupid fast. This is ridiculous.
Joe. Deep breaths, Joe. You got it.
But you don't understand. He types twice as fast as anybody else in our department. But we can't hire a 13-year-old kid.
Oh.
We're not allowed to.
Oh, so sad to hear. I mean, I brought him here thinking he was going to get the job. I mean, oh God, what am I?
I really need some pocket allowance.
Right. Well, I was hoping you would give him a big raise possibly for his allowance, and he could teach you how to type faster than your 22.7 words a minute. That half of them are wrong half the time. So we really need you to improve. So here, I'll be back. Can you show your mother how to type?
Mommy, I use my fingers and I type.
Joe, you are amazing. I know that you're a prodigy, and I honestly don't know if I can keep up with you. I raised a insane prodigy, and I think that you surpassed me in life. And I don't know. I'm gonna have to disown you.
Mommy, I want to help you. You have helped me so much for 13 years. I want to help you. How about I tell you my secret?
Okay, Joe.
Okay. The secret is you need to be telling your mother that you're going to go to sleep, but instead you stay up all night practicing.
Swipe. Piece of paper. I'm Maria the pen. Nobody likes us anymore, paper friends.
Oh, pens are obsolete. I mean, I'm going to end up in the trash soon if I'm not careful.
Yeah, and I will lose all I can, because nobody cares about us.
No, I would be worried if I were you. You might end up in a big bonfire, or maybe you'll be little shreds out of some parade sometime.
Yeah, paper friend, and maybe they will put you on the fire.
Oh, yeah, that's me on the fire. In fact, they put me around a little wood, and then they light me up, and then I just got in flames.
Yeah, you know what? Oh, my friend, that's a nightmare. We should make a revolution. We should scream.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's call attention to ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a scream. This is a scream.
You know what? Okay, Mom, I'm going to throw out the paper and the pen. I'm throwing it out. I'm throwing it in the garbage. We don't need it. Swipe.
You guys want to play chess?
I would love. Oh.
Me too.
So it's $30 a game. Winner takes all.
Dang, I got 30 right here. Let's
Okay.
go.
Hmm.
And you?
Me too.
Okay. So
I have been preparing for this.
how about you guys play each other, and winner gets $50, and I take 10 for organizing the game.
That's fair.
I don't know. You think it's fair? I don't know. Let's.
I think it's fair. So please, you may begin.
Okay, I'm gonna move these two cats over to the corner.
Okay, those are called Billy and Jammy, but okay, 2 cats is fine.
I'm using real animals for the chess game.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You're just too professional.
Yeah. Now I will move the 3 pit bulls.
Oh, the 3 pit bull move.
There is the serious fire going on here. Fire on the board.
Okay, I'm gonna match your pit bulls. I'm gonna use a pig in a swine bucket.
Oh, no. How can anyone match that?
Okay. It's time for the little lion.
It's a fork. The queen is trapped.
Oh God, it's really hard to beat it when somebody brings a lion in.
Yes, the queen is trapped. How will you respond?
I'm gonna use the biggest mammal on earth. I'm gonna use the elephant to crush your lion.
Oh my God.
Gotta swipe everybody back to the living room. So we just need one more suggestion, please. Sorry for this one.
Racetrack.
Oh, I got a great story about the racetrack. So I only went to the racetrack once, and I went with friends, and I was like, well, how do you guys know how to bet? And I was like a kid. I'm like, how do you guys know how to bet? How do you guys know how to bet? And they're like, we don't know. And they were all making bets. And then all of a sudden I figured out, they showed me like from the post, who you're supposed to bet on. And I got a system. And all of a sudden I won 2 times in a row. And guess what? All my friends are like, how do you know what to bet on? How do you know what to bet on? And it was...
I'm from Kentucky, and the Kentucky Derby is this huge thing in May, the first Saturday in May. And it's insane. So like everyone, I never understood this until I left Kentucky, that like people were so obsessed with hats. So like when you're in that world, you're like, oh yeah, just someone wearing a hat with a drink on top of it. But then when you leave and then you watch it on TV, you're like, these people are insane. Like how do they have this hat with like a feather and like this thing? And it's the biggest thing in all of Kentucky every year, which is kind of cool. But also,
See, that does make me think of back in the heyday, gambling. I think I bet on anything that was allowed to be bet on, and even other things that weren't allowed to be bet on. Used to go to the tracks a lot, like crazy. My friend would pick me up after work at the movie theater in New Jersey, and we'd go drive into Meadowlands. And we would go to Yonkers a lot of times when I didn't work. And basically, we've been to Belmont, Aqueduct, all those great things. And now it was so advanced to us because you could bet on every track in existence. So, the track itself, the last race would be at 11:45, but then there'd be races on at 3 o'clock in the morning, 12,000 miles away, and you could bet on it. And obviously we didn't have a program, but it was like, freak it, bet, kind of like Fred Flintstone would say, gotta bet on the horses, and wasn't a good move.
So, bet made me think of Bet the animal, because in my childhood, in the house, there were 2 beds that appeared there in the middle of the night, and so me and my sister were very afraid because they were in the entry and they were like this, and it was a mix of fear and also emotion because, oh my God, these creatures are here. And we thought maybe if they attack us, we'll be vampires. It was like we are afraid, but at the same time, it will allow us to go into a new world of immortality.
Talking about bats, in my undergrad during the summer, there was hardly anyone left in the dorms. And in the middle of a night, I've kept the door open, a bat comes, hits the fan, and then falls down. Now, I'm just too scared to sleep alone in the same room with an potentially dead bat because it might change souls or whatever. I don't know. I didn't eat enough garlic that day. So I was not that comfortable. So I went to the lounge and slept there the entire night. And the next day I come back, there is no bat. It's not there. And
So
I survived.
Did you transfer into the vampire?
I don't know. I won't know.
We've never seen him out during the day, Andy. Of course. Now we know.
True. Let's see one of those scenes. It's true.
All right, sir. I'm gonna take $2 to win on number 3.
You're on. $2 on number 3.
Wow, I don't have
Okay.
money.
It's $10 for number 4.
$10 for number 4. You're on as well.
Yeah, and it's not only about money. I have this hat with a little car on the top of it.
Oh my God. We
Oh.
can double you for nothing.
Prettiest hat I've ever seen in my
That is the prettiest hat I have ever seen. And I've seen a lot of hats.
I
This
brought
has.
Oh.
Ooh.
mine is
Oh.
made of Egyptian cotton.
Egyptian cotton.
Egyptian.
Oh my God.
Shipped over from Cairo yesterday.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Would you like to double yours as well?
Yeah. So I have something prepared here. It's this crown hat directly from Australia.
Wow.
You can see a kangaroo on the top.
Wow.
Oh my
It's-
gosh.
It's so interesting. You guys are coming so prepared with all these hats.
I've never seen one like that before.
Huh. Wow. Kentucky Derby is really getting really, really big, huh? You guys come with suitcases of hats.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Oh my God, the race is starting.
The race is
Guys,
starting. Yes.
Guys, sit down,
Yes.
sit down. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's number
my
3.
God.
Number 3 wins.
Oh my God. God.
You voted for. You gave your money for number 4. Why are you so happy?
Oh my God, my son won.
Oh, that's your
Son
son.
won this race.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Oh my
Oh.
God, I don't have to work anymore.
It's an inside job.
Oh my God.
Okay. So I'll put just my cherry hat. The cherry
You
on
know
the
what?
top.
That hat, the cherry on the top requires the money back. Here you go. You take your money, please.
Thank you.
It's too good.
Right? So, I mean, I am your doctor,
Yeah. For
but
many,
I want to worry. That's just a bee sting. It's not a bat sting. It's not a bat bite. You're not going to turn into a vampire. Don't worry.
bee sting you right on the neck like this with 2 little spots.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, it looks like you were stung by 2 bees,
Yeah.
not a bat. I wouldn't over concern yourself. You know,
I'm
it's-
hearing werewolves.
you're
maybe
hearing.
Wolf.
Okay, so I'm not sure what you're hearing, but listen to your doctor. I'm speaking to you.
Ah.
There's no one else here.
Dr. Shapiro, I mean, you've been my doctor since I was a little kid, but I just don't feel right. I feel a little like tired, like anemic kind of.
Right. I mean, again, we checked. You're not allergic to bees, and it's not a bat bite like you thought it was. I mean, you're moving a lot. I mean, you're reacting a lot.
I think I'm hearing things now, and
I really don't know, to be honest with you, but
yeah, you do know.
I really don't. I mean, I'm just, I think sometimes you look too much into things. You're not. It's a B. I mean, B, what are you worried that you're going to become Bumblebee Man or something? I don't.
I was coffin shopping today. Coffin.
Come to this side of life.
I'll show you. But first, I have to take care of Dr. Shapiro.
Yeah, he's invited to.
Juicy and ready to be
No,
bit.
we've known each other a long time. No, it's okay.
Right.
Hey.
Hey. Hi. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Well, you're supposed to be here.
Yeah, that's your place.
Yeah, you live here.
I wish I didn't. I'm just too afraid to be around two bats all the time. So I thought maybe I can change houses.
Oh, we have bats here too.
Yeah, bats are part of the family.
We breed bats. We have lots of bats, but you can stay with us. I mean, you know.
Yeah, it's our pets.
I'm scared they will swap souls with me.
Here's a little bat.
It's Markham.
Whoa.
And this is Mary. Aww. They are in love.
Yes, Esmeralda. Yes, we use the bats, don't we, Esmeralda, when we need to cook up something.
Look, I'm very afraid of bats. I have a phobia that I'll become Batman, and then
I have something for you, phobia. Esmeralda and I just made this morning.
Yeah.
Have a little sip. It'll calm you.
I'm diabetic. This is fine for diabetic patients.
Yeah, it's like a tomato juice.
Okay. This is very calming indeed. Yes. Wow. It has a kick with it.
Yeah.
We're going to swipe and we'll call that the scene. So that's the living room. So we're going to do a different game. We're going to do director's cut. So basically director's cut's a simple game. It's a fun short form game that they're going to do in different ways, but we just need a suggestion of anything that they're going to do a movie on. Please.
Cleaning up the ocean.
Cleaning up the ocean. That is your movie style that I directed on. So don't mess it up, please, and begin.
Look, I got a bunch of garbage this time.
I've been trying to clog this sand hole for a while now. It's just so hard to unclog.
Got this new equipment that I got last week that helps to get the sand out of the deepest parts of this.
Friends, I found a piece of gold in the middle of the garbage.
Gold?
Gold?
Yeah, there is gold here.
Oh my God, cleaning up.
I want to see that, Jacqueline.
We've been doing this for a month and we haven't found gold yet.
Wow.
Guys, I don't think this is gold.
Oh.
It's okay. It's fine.
That's why you put it in your pocket, right?
No.
Yeah.
It's not gold.
Doing it again. You're gonna try to.
I'll give it to you for inspect. Inspect it, Mary. Inspect it.
Gold.
Look, friends, just see.
It's gold.
It's gold.
Let me smell it.
Smell it. My family were jewelers. I know what gold feels like.
No.
Look. Yeah, look, my friends. There is much more on the ocean.
There's much. Oh.
We have to clean this all up.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll
And we cannot share it.
I'm gonna swim
for 4.
Oh, I'm gonna get ahead of you. No, you'll take it all.
Okay.
Guys, don't we need to get a bag from there to collect all the gold?
Okay, you go back. You go back.
I'll
You
go
go
back.
back.
Yes, good idea.
You bring the bag. The bag. Okay, okay, friends. When he will not come back, okay? When he comes back, we'll throw him.
We'll drown him and keep the gold.
Yeah. We cannot share the gold for 4.
No, only with 3.
No, it's not.
3 is a nice round number, isn't it?
Yeah.
Guys, I'm back with the bags.
Oh.
Okay, friends. 3, 2, 1.
All right, cut. Oh my goodness, what? Jesus, this is costing us a fortune. For the record, not trying to say you did a bad job, but you didn't do a good job. All right, we're gonna change this up a little bit. All right, so we're gonna just make you guys on the plane. So you're stuck on a plane. All right, same story. Don't change the story, but you got to change the gold into something else on a plane. And let's go with it. But oh Jesus, come on, more gusto. This is your Oscar-winning moment. Come on, let's see some pizzazz. Come on, this is costing us.
Wow, I'm cleaning the plane after everybody's left, and
this toilet is so clogged.
These
Oh my
people are
God.
the worst. They left some like nail clippings on the floor in first class. What the? Like this really nasty.
Friends, I found a shining star in the plane. It came from the sky.
What? Let me look at that. Let me look at that. This is not a shining star. This is nothing.
We've been working as flight attendants for the last month, and we've never seen anything like this.
No, that's not a shining star. That's nothing. That's nothing.
Then why is it glowing in your pocket?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're lying.
You can check it for yourself if you want. Mary.
Trick us again.
Mary.
No, a shining star. My family were astronauts. I know a shining star when I see one.
Yeah, it has little pieces of planets.
Oh.
You know, there might be more out there.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's catch them.
Yes, let's go catch them. Yes.
Should we put your parachutes on and?
I'm gonna let's parachute out the side of the plane.
Guys, but we need bags to collect the shining stars.
Oh, you bring bags.
I'll go bring bags. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, when he comes back, we're gonna cut the parachute.
Yeah.
Enough shining stars for the 3 of us.
Yeah. We cannot share it for 4. Oh my God, so many stars.
Beautiful.
I'm back, guys.
Oh, here you are.
I have the bags with me as well here.
Oh,
okay.
I'll take the bags and let me just snip your parachute here.
1, 2, 3. Ah, the sky is ours.
And the sky. And the planets.
Yeah.
And the moon.
All we need is the 3 of us.
Yes, because it is a nice round number, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the perfection.
Again.
Yeah. We don't need to come back to Earth. We have the sky now.
All right, cut. All good. That did not work. I like certain things, but certain things I did not like at all. So we're going to redo this again. This is costing a fortune. They're going to have my head. So listen, do this right. We're going to change 3. We have the submarine over there. You're going to be in a submarine. All right? So same type of story, but the only difference is we're going to have Saraya. You're going to be Shrek. Karthik, you're going to do it like Cinderella. Angela, you're going to do it like Miss Piggy. And Leia, you're going to do it in mime. A mime. So, but let's get it right. The same story, but in a submarine. And, Jesus, let's get it going.
Oh my! I've been cleaning all day. I hope mother doesn't come.
Oh, just got done mopping the back of this submarine. Got my swim cap on.
Friends, I found a goldfish.
Let me look at that. Let me look at that. Let me look at that. Oh, this is not a goldfish. This is not a goldfish.
Oh, why is it shining on your pocket?
You can examine it for yourself. It is not a goldfish, Mary. Look, Mary.
This is definitely a goldfish.
Yeah, it's a goldfish. Lena, yeah, you feel it too. I see you feel it. Open your mouth and I'll throw it to you. Oh, it's Goldie.
If this is a goldfish, they come in groups, so there should be more.
Yeah, we should go and get them.
We will go. Maybe I'll find my shoe there too. Okay, I'm putting on my oxygen mask and the scuba diving equipment.
Okay.
But guys, we need bags to collect the goldfish.
Oh.
I'll go get it. I will go get it. I'll go get it. I'm responsible.
Keep him out. I don't want him here.
You are right, master. We don't need it. Yeah, let's cut. Yeah. Get him when he comes back.
We've been here a whole month. And we've been fine on our own. We don't need him.
We don't need him.
Cut. We're doing this one more time. Okay, listen. This is the last one we're doing, so you got to get it right. Okay, let's do it right. I think I know what you're doing wrong. So we're going to screw this submarine thing. We're going to have you guys back from stage one, where you're at by the ocean and all that stuff. The only difference is now we're going to have Angela as Marilyn Monroe. She's doing a Marilyn Monroe. We're going to have Karthik as Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, back and forth constantly. We're going to have Saraya as Beethoven. And we're going to have Leia as Cookie Monster. Same scene. Let's do it right, okay? Come on, this is costing us a fortune last time. Let's get it going.
I got it. Oh, lots of cookies in the ocean. I eat all the cookies.
I want to slit the throat of person who's making me clean these things. Oh.
I'm late,
hi.
guys. I was directing my next symphony.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mrs. and Mr. President. I found a jewel.
Let me look at the jewel. This is the most beautiful thing I have seen, but it is not a jewel.
Oh.
No.
It is not.
Give to Cookie Monster. Give. Rocket, give.
I can feel it.
Here, Mary. Eat it.
Oh. How does it taste?
A cookie. Chocolate chip cookie. Oatmeal.
The Cookie Monster.
It looks like it might be a jewel.
It is a jewel. And you can have much more. Can't we?
That's like a good idea. I want much more. I want more.
Let's go and get it, Beethoven.
But
just
I need
give
to
us some music.
Maybe I'll get the bags so that we get everything in a nice way.
Get back. You get back. We get cookie. We get jewels. We get cookie.
Bye.
No, no share. For
Why
me,
not?
No share.
no share.
No share. We can kill him.
Kill him.
Kill
Go on
him.
forever.
Forever.
We would.
I got the bags.
Bags. Bags.
Disrupting our show.
I sliced it with poison. Be careful while opening it.
We are not going to open it. We are going to throw it to your head.
No.
Cut. You did a lot better for that time around. So yeah, I think we're gonna use that cut. Thank you all. Great job. Hopefully they don't have our heads, but yeah, great job. Scene, swipe. So we do have time for one more game, and we will be finished in time. I promise you. It's gonna be short form. We're doing a game called Half-Life. So we just need one suggestion of anything, please.
Velvet.
Dolphin. Dolphin is your suggestion. You know what Half-Life is. You four, and begin.
I see them.
I see it too. I see that. That's a dolphin.
Oh, he's gonna splash us.
Yeah.
Whoa. Wow. I was not prepared to get wet.
Yeah. It's a smart dolphin. Look. He's doing circles and lines.
He's trying to communicate with us. I think he's trying to tell us something. Or maybe it's a she.
It's Morse code. I read that in school. It's Morse code.
Morse code.
No Morse code.
Yeah, it's 3 moves. It means hello. It means hello.
Hello to you too, dolphin.
Dolphin, hello, dolphin.
Hello. Hola. Maybe it speaks Spanish. Hola.
Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Todo bien?
No, it's
No.
not smart enough.
All right, scene. So perfect. So now we're going to see that exact same scene, but in only 30 seconds. That one was in 60, so we're seeing that same exact scene, 30 seconds. Don't miss a word, and begin.
I see it.
I see it.
I see it.
Dolphins. I see.
It's splashing.
Oh.
Whoa. I wasn't prepared to get wet.
Yeah, it's a smart dolphin. He's doing circles and lines.
That's Morse code.
Yeah.
You guys took Morse dolphin in college. Tell me what he's saying.
Yeah, look, it's 3 moves. It means hello.
All right. So I think you missed a couple words. Don't worry about it. You're doing this in 15 seconds. We're going to impress, all right? So I want every word, the whole deal we saw in a minute, 30 seconds. In 15 seconds, begin.
Oh, there's dolphins.
It's smart.
It's Morse code. Morse code.
Hello, it says hello.
It's hello. Hola. Maybe it speaks Spanish.
¿Qué tal? ¿Todo bien?
No. Oh, okay. It's
No, not so smart.
Not so smart.
No.
All right, great job. So you know what, though? I actually think you could do a little better. So we're going to do it again in halftime, 7.5 seconds. And begin.
Oh, I see it. Ouch. Its flesh isn't ready to get wet.
Dolphin. Smart.
Morse code.
Hello.
Oh, he's trying to tell
Hola,
us.
¿todo bien?
All right, you know what? So before we call it a night, I believe in you guys. So we're going to do this in 3.25 seconds. You might miss a word or two, but I want it done as fast as you can. 3.25, go.
Oh, I see him.
Hello.
Oh, he's smart. Oh.
Hola.
All right. So, great job, guys, and thank you, Highwire, for letting us participate. We really love participating with you guys. We had a lot of fun. We are the Unprofessionals. We have Leah Goldfarb, Saraya Ahmed, Angela Canez, Karthik CS. I'm Andy Abramson. We also are doing next week, Friday night, extravaganza, improv at its best, classes and shows around the world that anybody counting Highwire could always post on. It's a lot of fun, but thank you guys so much. You guys were so awesome for letting us join. Thank you.
Thank you. We love it. So good. Thank you all for being here. Yeah, you can catch the Unprofessionals everywhere. It's like one of those great teams that pops up all over the place, and we love seeing it. So thank you for being here. We're a little more than halfway done for the night. If you haven't been watching, we had After the Beat. We just had the Improv Professionals coming up in a few minutes. We're going to have Babe Prov. And then around 9:30, we're going to have a special performance from the Maryland Improv Collective doing a show. Armando here. So I'm very excited for that. That was kind of a late scheduling thing. If you didn't see it on the schedule, it's because it happened late. Because we're like, they're friends of ours. And they said, hey, we want to do a show. And we're like, yeah, we can do that. Speaking of friends of ours, right now going on Facebook Live is a fundraiser called Keep the Lou Room Cool. The Lou Room, if you're not from Baltimore, is a stand-up sketch and improv venue in the Hamden neighborhood of Baltimore. It is a place where the Highwire Baltimore community, almost all of us have performed there sometime or another, doing all kinds of shenanigans. It's a great room, and they're looking to reopen. Michael Furr, who is the booker, is looking to reopen the room, and they're doing renovations to improve the HVAC to make it a little better for social distancing. It's a significant project, and they are doing a fundraiser right now. It's Keep the Lou Room Cool is the name of it. If you search on Facebook, you can find that. And in the event page, there's also a link to a GoFundMe. Their goal was 5,000. I just checked a little bit ago. They're at about 44.50. So it's going great. But this would be a great place to support local comedy in the Baltimore community. So if you can donate, that would be great. There's also another great improv fundraiser going on today that I was involved with earlier. It's the world's longest mono scene and fundraiser. Kelly Buttermore and Justin Peters are two improvisers who travel the country and teach and perform. They are fantastic people. They are in the middle of a 12.5 hour mono scene. They're just finishing their 9th hour. And they're having different people perform in each hour. I was at the 5 o'clock hour with like 4 or 5 people who do walk-ons. They're getting little breaks to update the fundraising. But this is to support the Countdown Improv Festival, which is an event that Kelly and Justin run in the Tampa area every year. And it's going to be in person this September. So they're raising money for that. Again, the same kind of things to help for social distancing and to make these events safe. So if you want to go look at their fundraiser, just search for World's Longest Mono Scene on Facebook. You'll find the links. Oh, no, it's tinyurl/monoscene. That's right. They had a very easy URL to do that. So those are two great things you can support to keep improv alive in some great communities. Okay, are we gonna get started, or are we gonna play some music? What are we gonna do, fellow folks? Y'all ready to get started, Babe Prov?
Woo!
Okay, we're just go right into it. A couple minutes early. I'm all down for starting a couple minutes early. All right, these are some fantastic performers, great friends of ours. You see them here doing so many great things, and they're going to do one of them right now. Please welcome to the stage, Babe Prov.
All right, that was good music. Thank you, Highwire.
Yes.
Thanks for having us. We're very excited because this is technically our Babe Prov debut on Highwire. Oh hey!
I forgot that.
Yeah.
Really?
We are the team that started off doing all of the things before most of the things, before any of the things. We took a class together, and we said, this is really cool. Let's do the team thing. Let's do some practices. And then March Madness rolled around, and we're like, yeah, you want to do this? And before you know it, we were in round 3. And we still, weren't like doing most of the team things. So no flex. Ha ha ha.
Right, 3rd round, no practices. It's fine.
Okay, that was the flex. So tonight, we are a team that does a deconstruction. And for all of the improv savvy out there, sorry, we're not doing that tonight. We thought about it, but we're like, a deconstruction is a multiplayer kind of.
There's 3 of us.
Yeah. And we have 10 on the team. So yeah, we're like, we're going to do something different because you know what? We're babes. So we are going to read off the suggestions that we got before our show. And then we're going to do a montage for you that's going to be like mind-blowing. You ready? All right. All right. If Andy is watching, I'm going to say the dang word, even though I don't want to. But we got snorkel.
Snorkel.
Catfish, medium, pimples, livestock, vision board, plagiarism. Take it away, Babe Prep.
So vision board makes me think of every year pre-COVID, I would host a vision board party where I would have all like my friends come over and we would drink and talk about what we want in the new year. And a year before last, I made a vision board and I put Idris Elba and Rihanna on it. Now you might ask, like, Jessica, let's be real, are you really gonna have them in your life? If I could, I would. So if you're watching this. But if you're not, I was like, no, I just put them up there because I hope in my dreams that it would happen. It didn't happen, just in case y'all were curious. So now I put more realistic things on my vision board.
So I'm originally from Indiana, teeny tiny small cow town, and everybody on my mom's side are farmers and they are lovely humans. There's a farm 4 generations in my family, and my second cousins and third cousins and all of them own Brock Farms, Angus and pork. So these amazing, incredible people, you know, raise animals, do it really well. They're salt of the earth. They're fantastic. And when the 2 children were in high school, they're now graduated college, they used to show cows. And you may have know of 4-H, which is, you know, you get all the country kids together, you get them to show off their animals. But this was like baby beauty pageants only for cows. Like, we're talking shampooed hair. We're talking hair dryers. I'm not kidding. We're talking shoe polish on the hooves. And it was like a travel team and beauty pageants, except for animals. And they literally traveled all over the country. And my family's cows did pretty great. So, you know, that's just next time you're wondering, just know that there are beautiful cows out there.
So catfish, you know, doing the A to C improviser thing, of course, is the term that people think of with people who pretend to be something else on Facebook. But catfish made me think about actual catfishing and how there is a, I'm going to call it a phenomenon because it's just mind-blowing for me. But there's an activity where people will catfish with their hands. And they stick their hands down into crevices where catfishes would be.
No, ma'am.
And try to catch them with their hands. And it's called noodling. And I just think that that is the silliest kind of connection there. And, you know, like, don't get me wrong, I love my pasta. But, like, that's not a kind of noodle I would ever eat.
Okay, girls.
Yeah.
Are you have your wine?
Because I wine.
Love your magazines.
Not a magazines.
I know. It's 2022 almost. And I know usually we do our vision board and we, you know, cut out affirmations. And this year, because fuck 2020 and 21, we're just gonna set it all on fire. So you've already picked out all the things you love. And I want you to take your scented candle and throw them in the fire.
But I mean, these candles are handmade by a very good friend of mine.
The world is burning, Millie.
Oh, okay.
We need to burn with it.
It seems counterintuitive. Like, shouldn't we be like the light in the world?
Yeah. I feel like sometimes we just have to set ourselves on fire.
Oh, I thought we were setting the vision boards on fire. And at first I was like, no, because I put some really cool shit on here. But then I was okay with it. But ourselves, nah, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
about that
I
one.
wasn't even okay with the vision board. I mean, come on. I used my scrapbook scissors to like make the cute little edges.
Yeah, she did. She was proud of that. That was a proud
I
moment.
know, and it was beautiful. It was gorgeous. But it's the end of the world, and your scrapbooks don't matter. We need to be able to survive. And if you're going to be able to survive, you need to be able to be set on fire, because who knows what's out there.
All right.
I'm just saying.
I'm not on board with this. No, Betty, I just don't understand where this is all coming.
Betty, Millie doesn't want to be a survivor, I think is what I just heard.
Is this enough?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Again, I'm really, I get figurativeness of it, but I don't. Why do we need to light ourselves on fire? Is there like a can of gasoline in the corner?
Yeah, actually, it's a bag. It's a bag of gasoline. I got it last week. You know, we're like running out of gas, right?
Oh my gosh, that is not a thing. The hack was handled. That is so dangerous. I mean, did you at least double bag it?
Do I throw the candle in it? Oh.
No.
Seed.
I'm telling you, if they put that crap color of polish on my hooves one more time.
Oh my God, Bessie, let me tell you. Last time they put green, and I was like, green's not my color. Now you got my hooves looking like they got fungus, and I'm going to get third place.
Clarabelle, it's as if they don't understand us. Like, how are we going to win if we are not at our personal best?
Okay, ladies. All right. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay, honey. Okay, sweetheart. I know. No, you go on in an hour 15, and I think that's going to be enough time to try something new with your highlights.
Oh, come on. I like my hair the way it is.
Oh.
You know what, Clarabelle? If it keeps her off the polish, maybe we should let her try.
All right, Bessie. If you think this is best, then I'll let her.
I've been trying so hard, and the goats are just really mean.
Oh yeah, goats are something else. They are.
I mean, they'll just like headbutt you for no reason.
Yep, they'll spit on you. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
They were just so rude about my blowout. Okay, I was trying so hard. Okay, let me see that other hoop, sweetheart. Come on, Bessie. Look, I got a new color for you.
Bessie, she got a new color for you.
It blends in. It's just I've got the sponge, and we're gonna blend it in. We're gonna blend it in. Oh, that's shit. Your hooves are black. They're not skin tone. Damn it! Come on, Sarah Beth. Get it together.
All right, Sarah Beth, it's all right.
Okay.
Get it together.
Bessie, tell her you like your hooves, Bessie. Tell her.
I like it. I like it. It's cool to just have one black hoof, and the other ones will be the neon purple again.
No one understands my art. Okay, I graduated at the top of my class. I am not a bad makeup artist. I am just not a cow makeup artist. And there is no work to be found. If you don't get in with the Hollywood elite like you, how am I supposed to get? At least there's 4-H. Okay? And I'm not saying, listen, no, I love it. I love you guys. I really love making you pretty.
Do you?
I was gonna say, it sounds like you don't. It
seems like we're your last choice.
Yeah, I mean, geez, at least we didn't spit on you like the goats.
Or headbutt you.
Yeah.
I let you paint one hoof black.
You want to paint mine next to see if you can do better? I mean, you can at least give it one more shot, okay?
Hey, I'm just used to like small nails and fine work, and not like using a 2-inch paintbrush.
Hold on there,
hold on a second. Now we ain't got fat feet.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Our feet are as fine as they come.
They're beautiful. They are. It's just a totally different technique. But I brought the glitter.
All right.
It's
Is
just
it-
for you.
Is it
I
the
didn't
rainbow
share it with
glitter?
goats. I didn't share it with them.
That's a good question, Bessie. That's a darn good question.
You promise you didn't share it with the goat?
Absolutely. If they knew, oh my God, I wouldn't have even made it here. Came out with bruises as it is.
They bite you? Did they bite you, Sarah Beth? Oh no, we gotta take care of them goats. Now they always trouble the people here, and that's not fair.
I just
Not
want you to
fair.
win. I want you to win America's Next Top Bovine.
Now this glitter, this is nice glitter. I will admit that. It's not green, so it doesn't look like I have a fungus. It's nice.
It does look very nice, Clarabelle. You know what? We will go out there and we will win this for you, Sarah Beth. And then after that, I think we're gonna have to have a conversation with those goats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love it. It's so good. Okay, girls, get ready to go on stage.
We are gonna lose. We're gonna fucking lose this thing.
Yeah,
I was just being nice. This glitter looks like it's my spit. That's what it looks like.
I have one hoof, one black hoof.
Yep.
What is
Them
this supposed to be?
Them goats are gonna win again, aren't they? Jeez. Jeez Louise.
Scene.
I thought it was canoodling. Like we were gonna, like I came over and I brought my toothbrush.
I mean, you use it, like we might need that for the noodling. We might.
I thought
Yeah.
so. I hid behind the door and I watched my older brother when he was noodling.
How they have doors? How they have doors? What?
With the noodles?
Yeah.
They were down in the basement. They were working on their noodles. It was him and his girlfriend.
Well, that sounds like a swell old date. But
Right,
I'm
and
just
they were
confused.
noodling on their date.
But okay, all right. Was it a man-made? It was a man-made lake, wasn't it? That's why it had a door on it.
It was the basement. They were getting ready to kiss.
Tag out Jenny.
Well, that's just unsanitary space to do that.
Oh my gosh. I just love noodles so much. Like, I know I'm not supposed to eat carbs, but, just like, forget it. I'm going to be bad and I'm going to eat them. What sauces do you have?
Honey, you can't eat these noodles until they're cooked, okay?
What?
Yeah, you
Of
can't eat
course
them.
you cook noodles. That's so silly. But, like,
Tag out Millie.
Oh.
Listen, now we really have to get down to business here. If we don't noodle away on this proposal, well, I don't think we're gonna get the account. You better get to noodling.
All right. Well, I've been working this arm out, so let's go. I know the perfect place is down on the Tallahassee River. It's a little far, but we can get there. We can go.
No, it was the conference room. We're gonna noodle a little bit on this idea.
Oh,
Tag out
there's
Jenny.
in the conference room. All right.
Do you like my new doll? I just got it.
See.
Wow.
Okay, Barbies. It's time for our annual meeting of where we can just air our grievances and our complaints about our awful, horrible owners.
I love this meeting. It's really what gets me through.
Yeah, because I mean, I can't bend my arms, but
No, not a bit.
No.
I am really actually quite upset right now, but you can't tell it because all I can do is smile.
Yeah.
She took my head off twice last year, and you can see my hair.
That bitch.
Oh my
Right?
gosh, that's so rude.
Right? I wanted to fucking kill her in my sleep.
Oh, I would have.
Seriously.
I would have. So my owner decided to bring friends that are Barbies, but they're not actually my friend because Jennifer slept with Ken last year. But how would my owner know that, you know?
Oh my God. That's like
So awkward.
so rude.
So awkward.
So awkward.
Bitch.
What a bitch.
Uh,
And like,
I got left in the sandbox because my owner's little brother got a hold of me and I got buried up to my neck. And
Oh my God.
there were so many ants and they didn't find me for 2 days.
oh my God, that sounds.
Oh,
that sounds terrible.
That's disgusting. That's so disgusting.
Yeah,
trauma. That's almost like the dog. Like you just got over the dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's okay. Don't cry.
I can't. Don't worry.
Oh, this is. I just don't understand. Sometimes I watch that Toy Story movie with my owner, and I'm like, I want to fucking do that. I want to escape.
You mean you? Oh, I thought you meant the Buzz. Listen, we only have one Ken doll at my house, okay?
Do
So
you
there's
have
only one Ken, and there's like 17 of us.
Do you
I could
have
really
a
use a
thing for Buzz?
For Buzz?
He's not Ken.
Ew.
Yeah, that's true. He ain't no Ken.
Huh.
Scene.
So I think we're really gonna have to keep an eye on the House 208 Midway. I got word that they're doing a vision board thing again. You know how that goes.
God. Mm-hmm.
There's wine, there's drinking, there's laughing. The next thing you know, they're
Everything's on
engulfed
fire.
Yeah, they're engulfed in flames.
I need to get more prosecco.
Oh no! Oh, it started. They moved past the seltzers.
Oh my gosh, that's the prosecco is like level 2.
Yeah. We are definitely at DEF CON. Wait, is it lower is bad or higher is bad at DEF CON?
Baby, get the squiggly scissors. We're gonna have a ball.
Oh my God.
Oh no!
They just mentioned scrapbook scissors.
They've got the scrapbook stuff out.
I mean, if I hear glue gun, we might have to go in early.
I know. I didn't mean it. All right. I'm
glue guns.
All right, Becca, are you ready? I think we're gonna need all hands on deck here. Yep, go ahead. Yeah, bring the extinguishers. Get the glitter nets.
Mm-hmm.
It's really escalating. They're at level 3.
Who's ready?
Oh no! Oh no! Is that a bag of gas?
Yeah.
Insane.
I didn't think Idris would be into you.
I put it on my vision board 3 years ago.
Wow, yeah, I'm sorry. I really discounted it. I thought it was really dumb, and so I put a picture of Hermione Granger raising her hand, and that stupid little girl hasn't left my room in 3 days.
Well, when you put it on there, I told you, I said, are you sure you want that to happen? I said, I know you're a big Harry Potter fan, right? And you kept eyeing the other pictures. And I was like, just put someone you're attracted to in that area. That's your love corner. And you said, nope, I'm going to put Hermione raising her hand because I want to learn more this year. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to put this half naked picture of Idris Elba and we'll see what happens.
Excuse me. I don't know where I am. Harry Potter ended years ago, and I seem to be stuck in this room, and she keeps asking me to raise my hand. I don't understand at all what's going on. How
Emma,
did I get here?
Shut up.
Oh.
Sorry. She's busy.
But can I put my hand down at least?
Sure, you can put your hand down. It's fine. It's not like you know everything anyway. Obviously.
Well, you have to be mean to the poor girl.
I know. Listen, let's talk about let's forget Emma Watson. Let's talk about Idris.
Yeah, he it's great. You know, it's crazy. Like, I didn't put him on my vision board like this way, but he only lays this way. Yep.
So
But, I
you've
mean,
only got the top half of.
no, it's the whole body. He only it's crazy. He doesn't leave the bedroom, you know, like, and I didn't really put him in that corner. Like, it's not like I put any words around it. It was just him. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining.
I was gonna say, you have Idris Elba and he won't leave your bedroom?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Look. He's just there. Hey.
Hey. Oh wow. Yeah, he's the real thing. You want to trade? No? You don't want to.
Hey, I heard that.
Oh, Hermione. You gotta be. Oh, it's just a kid.
She should know better.
See. I'm ready for a real date this time. Hi, you're a cutie. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. You know, I'm swell. I'm so glad you can meet me here. I mean, your profile was magnificent. You mentioned on there that you like noodling.
I do.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, you've got a glimmer in your eye about that.
I love noodling. Noodling's my life.
Noodling is my life.
What?
No, it's true. Like, so many people think that like I'm talking about like a pool noodle or like pasta. Nobody gets it. I mean, the only time that I really feel alive is like when I'm sticking my hand down into that hole and you don't know if you're gonna like get bit or you know what I mean. I'm sorry, this is only our first date.
No, that's oh my, that's so beautiful.
Ladies, hey, well, I pulled a couple of strings and I got your favorite watering hole. It's all set up. There's first day. There's, the fish are they're really jumping around today.
Right now?
Oh yeah. Oh,
I got you. I can't believe the two of you, my two favorite noodlers, found each other.
Oh, this is great.
We have you to thank for that. I mean,
I know.
Who needs
what I
to
do
with the Noodle Network?
Right?
I mean, Noodle Network. Hi. Yeah. So this is my first time on the Noodle Network. No, I'm only a little bit nervous because I'm gluten intolerant. So I've never had anything except for like chickpea or rice noodles. So like pad thai, perfect.
I just think that if you think really hard, really think, that's sexy. That's what I want from the Noodle Network, like some deep thinking.
Well, I came on here because I thought that this was like a place for people who like can't swim and can only wade in the water on a noodle. And little did I know that I am one of the only people that thought that was it. And now I'm kind of embarrassed because my profile picture is me laying on 20 pool noodles, showing how I can float.
Scene. Look, goats, I am tired of those cows getting all the attention.
They're the worst.
Exactly.
I don't like it at all.
It just kind of makes me want to,
Oh, yeah.
Headbutt
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Uh-huh.
Spit on him.
I just want to do like a little, a little.
oh god, oh no.
So we
Oh,
should
it's-
really do something about this. I mean, we're just laughing about it, but how about we make it happen?
I didn't know if we were gonna vote, but I think it was. I thought maybe Voguing would do it.
Oh,
It was pretty fancy.
it was nice. We might win.
I mean, I guess this is a little extreme. I just brought my bag of gasoline.
Another show. We are 1/3 of Babe Prob, and we love you for sticking around and watching us be dorks.
I don't wanna be a girlfriend. I'm just looking for a real good time, alright?
Thank you, Babe Prov. Fantastic job. Small but talented crew this time. So fun. Yeah, that was great. Thank you all for being here. It is "Come On, Come On" from the Josie and the Pussycat soundtrack, written by Adam Schlesinger. Sadly passed away last year from COVID. He's the guy who wrote That Thing You Do and did all the music for Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. He's ridiculous. Yeah. So he was, and it's very sad that he died. Okay.
Sorry.
Let's be happy. Let's be funny. Okay.
Hey Brian, what is that picture of behind you?
Oh, good. Thank you for distracting me because I'm going to talk while I send a message to the breakout room. That is our merch. We now have t-shirts and hoodies available, and soon we're going to have stickers and pins, and after that we're going to have posters. You can go to highwireimprov.com/shop and buy these two wonderful items. This is a fundraiser. We have to hit a certain amount in order for the project to be fulfilled. So please go and do this so we can continue to do online improv and then also move to in-person improv in the near future. So this is the t-shirts are 25, the hoodies are 35. They're the logo by the incomparable Genevieve O'Keefe. So good, so nice. You can that both have a bigger version of the logo on the back. I don't have that in this quick screenshot I took. Panicked before the first show tonight, like, oh, I should show this stuff instead of just talking about it. So yeah, highwireimprov.com/shop, and that is where you'll find this amazing stuff. Like I said, we will be having stickers. So if you haven't been following us, we have had a poster custom done for each of for the first and second season. The third season, which we're in now, that poster is being worked on now. And we will have stickers that are not recreations of the poster. They'll be within the same theme of the poster. I'll get that other thing. Thank you, Millie, for reminding me of that. So you can get season stickers. You can get a regular Highwire sticker. You can get a Highwire pin. Those will be going up in probably the next week. We're finalizing some details on those. And then those posters will also become available at some point. We're still working on the details. Also, you can support Highwire by going to the Baltimore Sun's website and voting for us for best theater troupe, I think what it is, or theater organization, performance troupe, something like that. Best theater. Thank you. I would give you the link, but it is a horrible system. It is so bad at how it is organized. So if you go to our Facebook page, Highwire, facebook.com/Highwire Improv, you will be able to find the link to the Baltimore Sun voting, where you can go and find us. It is like most internet polls, really awkwardly done, and and just poorly organized, but it helps us get on there. So we're really excited about that opportunity. Just the fact that we were nominated among some really great organizations in Baltimore was really special. So yeah, buy our merch, vote for us, go donate money to the Lou Room Telethon. Keep the Lou Room cool. Search for that on Facebook. Follow us on all the socials. Follow us on YouTube. You can subscribe and get updates when we go live. You can go back. Every show we have ever done is on the YouTube channel from November 6th until this will be archived as soon as it is done. So you can find it. There's one show which we don't have all of because there were some technical Space Train, but we have most of it. Okay, Mike, are y'all ready, or are y'all waiting on some more people? You know me, I could talk till they get here.
Technically, Nate waited on one more, but we don't want to make you have to vamp for too long.
Okay, one second. Oh, it's for Jess. I'll wait for Jess. I will give a long intro about these. So if you are involved in the Baltimore improv scene, you will know these people. This is a group from Maryland Improv Collective, an outstanding organization that we are great friends with, and they're going to start. They've done a few things, both with Pop Up, which was pre-Highwire, and then Highwire. They sponsor our Black Joy Fridays. They do the first Friday show, the Block Party, that Blue Cavell produces. So we're going to see them tonight, and we're going to see them in some other days to be determined. Just so you know, Misty, you'll be getting an email tomorrow. I think I finally figured that out. So we are super excited because the last one is here. Yay. And we are going to give it up right now for the fantastic people of the Maryland Improv Collective.
It's us, everybody. Here we are. Saturday night, late Saturday night. Here we are, Maryland Improv Collective. We're gonna have a little fun tonight. Is what we're gonna do. We're going to interview an old pal of mine, as it happens, and we're just gonna kind of talk about things, about life. Ask a few questions. Perhaps our players are gonna ask a few questions. Find out a little more, and then we're going to see what we can make of that. We're going to create entertainment out of conversation, as it were. So without further ado, I'd like to invite my friend Amy Thorpe. And is it Dayhart or the Heart? Because I don't really know.
It's Dayhart.
There you go. See, I kind of thought it was that kind of interesting thing where you add the little inflection, even though there's really no indication that there's an inflection there. It was like I could read
She was your friend, Misty.
Right. Well, I mean, she got married after I left town. You know what I'm saying? So, I didn't know. I wasn't sure. So Amy was gracious enough to come on board with us, not knowing what in the world to expect from us. And I just explained to her, I'm just going to talk to you a little bit. We're all going to listen. And I'm just going to ask you some questions, Amy. I'm going to ask you questions like, I don't even know this for sure, so I'm going to get some clarity on our friendship. Were you, in fact, born in Fredericksburg, Virginia?
I was not. I was born in Pennsylvania, outside of Philadelphia. I moved to Fredericksburg for a work contract in healthcare. I was supposed to be there for 13 weeks. It's been 26 years.
Right. Fredericksburg just has a way of sucking people into it. And then they kind of burst out of the vortex of Fredericksburg, Virginia. Yeah. And so when you were right outside of Philadelphia and you were going to school and everything, did you attend your high school prom at all?
I went to 3 proms.
Wow. Popular.
I went, no available date. I did go to my junior and senior prom. Oh, wait, I went to 4 proms. 3 prom dresses, 4 proms. I went to a boyfriend's prom at a private Catholic school. I was a public school girl.
Did you wear the repeat dress at the Catholic prom, or did you get a new dress for that?
I wore a repeat dress.
Did you have the same date at all 4 proms?
No, I had the same date for my senior prom, his senior prom, a friend for junior, and I went with a friend for his senior prom when I was a sophomore. It's all tragic. The dresses had puffy sleeves.
Oh no. So yeah, so you were in the era of the puffy sleeve prom girl. That's really a shame. I'm sorry.
Graduated.
I'm sorry to hear that. I don't even know how to follow that up, because that is kind of a tragedy in its own right.
I graduated from high school in '87, so I was knee deep in the puffy
So when
sleeves.
you were coming out of high school, did you know that you for those of you that missed our other conversation, my friend is a nurse practitioner. And did you have aspirations to do something like that when you were coming out of high school?
I knew in 6th grade I wanted to do critical care, high stress nursing stuff.
But
Yeah.
was that because how did
What
you
were
come
you
to that?
watching? St. Elsewhere or what?
No, that was after me. I was watching Emergency 1 and Marcus Welby.
Wow.
And Quincy.
Oh, Quincy, yeah.
Quincy.
Yeah, Quincy's probably the thing that got the taste for all the intricacies of the more difficult level of work, I would guess.
I've been in body parts and I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I did know that about you previous to that. You know, there's something else I wanted to bring up, and I know that you participated in backpack fundraising for the beginning of school years. Talk a little bit about that.
I was doing a clinical rotation for grad school at a state-funded clinic who had a backpack program for the kids. It was in a very poor, underserved area. And my preceptor was telling me about it. It's an educational opportunity, and they give kids a fully stuffed backpack with all the primary things they need to start school, everything from hand sanitizer to pencils to notebook paper and everything in between. So I said, what do you need? She goes, whatever. I said, what do you need? And she said, backpacks. So I said, I'll get you 50 backpacks. And by the end of the day, I posted it. I had 50. And in the end, I ended up with 370 backpacks. Empty. Ready to be stuffed.
Just like the little garage that you like, I don't know if you kept them in your garage or.
I did in boxes, and I would take pictures. It filled the entire back of my Subaru Outback.
And I know that despite the tragedy of the puffy prom dresses and the sordid friendships that made you put those kind of clothes on, that you eventually found someone that you were very compatible with and got married and had a small child.
Well, they start small, and now he's getting bigger. I did. I had to kiss a lot of toads before I realized you should kiss a frog. And I got married at 39, and I had a baby at 41, who is now 11 years old, and he has kind of reddish blondish hair, a face and body full of freckles and blue eyes. Not this.
And I can't help but wonder if he is like miniature you.
Oh, hell yes.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Funny. He's got a wacky slapstick sense of humor, dry wit. He's funny. Yeah. Smart kid.
And your husband just kind of like, is he like the side guy? He's just kind of.
No, he likes the slapstick humor more. He's the very dynamic, outgoing. He blew things up for the Marine Corps for 20 years. I don't know.
Yeah. High energy.
Hot. Yeah, but he goes with the flow way better than I do. So it's a good balance.
Oh, that is nice. It's nice to have that equilibrium within a relationship. Do you guys have any questions of clarity for Amy?
I don't.
How did you meet your husband? Did we talk about that? And how did that
He
go?
was a blind date. I had some really tragic blind dates. I already had a house, a car, a motorcycle, a surfboard, and a career. I needed a grown-up, and he was a blind date set up, and I met him. Our first date was really funny, and I asked him to go to a really nice Christmas party with me the next week, and it's been that way ever since. It's been 15 years, over 15 years.
Wow.
I
Awesome.
didn't pick him, which was probably good.
Yeah, it's somebody else just was like, why don't you try this guy?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah.
Good. There's something to be said for that.
I was the nerd and the gothic girl that married the star football player in high school many years later.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. Well, I think we're good. Amy and I are going to duck out. We're going to turn it over to the Maryland Improv Collective. I may or may not pop in. Well, let's see how this goes.
Please do.
We're supposed to leave now?
You can stay on. Okay. Yeah, I realize you were only supposed to be in Fredericksburg, Virginia for 13 weeks, and we're technically supposed to, here at the processing center, are supposed to let you go home now, but you just really have so much to offer, and people are just not coming to Fredericksburg, so we're going to ask you to stay for a few more years. I'm sorry?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Sorry, ma'am.
Sorry. I really do appreciate you giving me this opportunity. Absolutely. And that's a nice honor. But the truth is I have a young puppy at home, and I just signed a lease at home. So I've just been Airbnb-ing it here, and it's not sustainable. It's like a short-term thing. I'm really excited.
No, well, I think it's sustainable. We're going to issue you a house. Actually, one of the nice row homes down on Main Street in downtown Fredericksburg. They're actually getting it ready for you now because we heard you were coming by here.
Wow. No, that.
We can't lose you. I'm sorry. I'm not saying we're forcing you to stay, but we're kind of forcing you to stay. You know?
Okay. Well, so like I said, I have this new puppy at home, and actually a kind of like a budding romance. We just went on a couple of dates, but it seems to be going well. So I have to just respectfully say no, thank you. And I do need to kind of start wrapping up the projects here and get on.
I gotcha. Okay. How's your stay been in Fredericksburg?
It's been lovely. It's been lovely. It's been a lovely kind of temporary gig. Everyone's been so kind, and that's great. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, we like to call ourselves the best big little community in Virginia, you know? That's, we love having you here. Let me see. We have a few different husband or wife prospects for you. So if you just key me in a little bit on what you're into, we can have somebody waiting at the house for you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Should I come back? I thought we were ready for the husbands to march in. Are we?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, she hasn't indicated you. Are any of these folks anything?
Is she not picking now? Is she picking later?
Okay. Well, they look great. They both look very attractive. But like I said, I have an actual person that I've developed an actual relationship with back home, and a puppy who is being cared for. But I really and like I said, I had just signed a lease.
She hasn't even gotten a chance to know me. Like,
Babe, who are these people? Scooby-Doo and I have been waiting for you to come back.
Hi. Gosh.
Nobody told me I was supposed to bring my dog. Damn it.
No.
It's not a dog. It's our family.
Yeah, hey, babe. Hey. How did
I get here? Spirit Airlines?
I don't love what's happening right now.
I was promised a wife today. I was promised a wife.
I'm sorry.
Whoa. I don't know if I'm ready for marriage yet, if that's what you want. You
Oh,
should
no. Yeah. No. I'm not saying that I want to. Okay. No. I'm just curious to know how you got into the apartment with my pup babe. I mean, I enjoyed our couple of dates, but like we hadn't really gotten to that point. So, and how did you get on the Zoom link? Did you
I have a policy of after the second date, it's password sharing time.
Oh.
This guy doesn't seem like Fredericksburg material. I'm just going to say it right now. Now, these two gentlemen, believe me, two of our most successful citizens.
All right. Well, I guess I gotta kiss a lot of toads.
I just want to go out on a limb here and let you know that that I do spend my free time sweeping just the downtown sidewalks, just because.
I blow up stuff. I blow up stuff.
Oh, that sounds
what
kind
I
of
do.
fun. What do you mean? Like
Very, very sexy. I make balloon animals, so I blow up balloons. I know. I set it up like it was something grand, right? But I can make a house out of balloons.
Are you a clown? Are you a clown?
I prefer to call it theatrical joke clown comedian. Thank you. We don't like the word clown anymore. It's theatrical comedian.
I can compete with all of this.
Oh yeah, no.
Same.
You're fine.
Same. Oh. Hey, sorry, I just got out of that body there. Whew. It's really bloody in there. I forgot how bloody bodies were on the inside.
Yeah,
Nurse
can
Nell.
Please be careful not to get any blood on my puffy sleeved dress. I just got it dry cleaned.
Nurse Nell, we talked about this when we're having surgery, that please stop dressing up in 80s prom wear. There is a outfit that nurses wear. Okay, scrubs. It's called scrubs.
Well, listen,
Okay.
I saw that the patient was named Tiffany, so I just assumed this is what she wants. Did you not want the patient to be comfortable during her surgery?
She is under heavy sedation, okay? When I get inside of a body, they are in a coma. She's not going to know what you're wearing, all right? All right?
Well, you know, I'm a nurse practitioner, not a nurse anesthetist, so I don't know all that stuff.
I think you learned in nurse school 101 first week that scrubs are what's important. The last time we had a patient here named Leonard, and you came dressed in a whole cat suit and with a guitar that we didn't even need. I asked for the scalpel and you handed me a bass drum.
Yeah, I needed a melody. And you know what? That guy almost lived, okay? So I don't regret that.
All right. I'm not, whatever, you're the best, you know, outside of what you do, all your costumes, you're like the best nurse. You are, Nell. You are. I'm serious.
Know. I grew ears on mice. I'm in demand. I just want to do my nurse surgery in costumes. It's called whimsy. The medical community could use more of it.
You're right.
Okay, so I figured out what I want my career to be. I have watched a show that I feel like it's life-changing, and so I would like to drive a taxi in New York City, specifically the Bronx. I'd like to have a boss who's rough around the edges and maybe like a place where we all park the taxis,
Mhm.
and like there might be like an erudite older man who gives me advice, like kind of a funny guy who's smoked a lot of weed.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's just like what I'm feeling for myself.
I got you. Yeah, you watch Taxi is what I think you're trying. You watch the classic 70s, 80s sitcom Taxi.
No,
I'm pretty sure that's what it sounds. That's what it sounds. Look,
I've never seen that show. What is that?
okay, look, okay, as your guidance counselor, I have to say you are a great student. You have student athlete, you have so much to offer, but it's just every time you come to me, your classmates are coming to me with these practical plans saying like logical reasons why they want to go to a college or do something. And you're coming up with crackpot schemes that are clearly based on 1970s and 80s.
Okay. I have another idea. I have a backup plan.
Check out Jessica.
Okay, so what if I were to be in a mobile unit that did surgery during a war, but like my skill set, my wheelhouse, so to speak, is that I was able to create alcoholic drinks using some of the surgical tools in my place where I slept.
This is MASH. Are you describing MASH?
I don't know.
Tag out Jessica. Hi, Counselor Justin.
Hey, Tashika, how are you today?
I'm great.
All right. Sorry, go ahead.
I just wanted to talk to you about my future college plans.
Yes, absolutely. Our future valedictorian here, so.
I know. I'm gonna move to Miami. Gonna go to the University of Miami.
All right.
And I've decided to live off campus with these 4 white women, and they decided to take me in, and we're gonna eat a lot of cheesecake, I'm told, and probably gonna sit around the table and
Okay, you're describing the Golden Girls. You're clearly describing the Golden Girls, and I was a big fan. Okay, I love me some Blanche, but that is clearly I didn't know. No, like we started off so positive. Like you're the best student in our class. Like it's just come on. You Miami, okay, University of Miami, great, living off campus. Okay, let's stop it. Let's just keep that train on the track, but stop it before it gets, to the 1980s sitcom.
In fact, I have one other idea. Sorry, I did not mean to take your time, but I just had this brainstorm that came to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what if I were to move to San Diego, and I were to be a male guy in an apartment situation, but with 2 women, and I would to be kind of pretend that I was gay so that no one's worried that like some hanky-panky's going on.
You want to play the John Ritter role in Three's Company, right?
I don't know what.
Oh, for Christ's sakes. Okay.
Wipe.
Oh no.
Hi, sorry, but you can't bring all 370 of these backpacks on the plane. You're going to have to check at least 369 of them. You only get 1 carry-on.
And when I brought it in, I put it through the little hole thing that says it fits, and it fits in carry-on, and that's what they said. They didn't really distinguish.
Yeah, but the other passengers on the flight also have carry-ons, so.
Well, these are just little backpacks. These people have like suitcases.
Yeah. Okay, so your only other option would be to buy extra seats for the backpacks.
Look, this is a fundraiser, and I'm trying to help children and help them to learn more and grow more and be more part of the world. And I'm sure that you could just kind of
Hello? Hello? Is anybody there? I'm in this backpack.
No.
What was that?
Nothing. It was nothing. It was nothing. I just try to get the backpack up in the if I could just put it up here.
There's something is in that backpack.
There's like there's pencils. There is some a ruler, like the clear, pretty plastic ones with like the really nice color. Because
No, I worked in a drive-in movie theater for 17 years, so I'm an expert about people sneaking things in. This is just like when people would put other people in the trunk.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna admit it. I put one ho-ho each in each one of the backpacks. I admit it. I know it's not the healthiest food item, but children really love them, and I'm just trying to help these kids, man.
Well, who are you calling a hoe, though? Who are you calling a hoe?
What?
No.
I heard that too. I found that very offensive.
No. It's I don't know what that. If you could just clear away one of these things, and maybe I could just take. Where'd they go?
Oh, sorry.
Take out now. It's Misty now.
Hey, where's the person that had me in their bag?
Look, I didn't think the kid would fit in the bag in the beginning, and the kid fit in the bag, and it just seemed like the quickest, easiest way to like get them across the country so that they could go to better schools. And I'm just trying to help them, and I don't know why it's a big deal.
But they all died. They all asphyxiated in those bags.
They all died, Misty.
So what are you going to do now? Okay.
You know how many children there are in the world to help? I'll find more children to help.
Okay, that's not a solution. No, you have to suffer a consequence.
We're gonna make you fly Spirit Airlines for the rest of your life. That's your
the rest of your life. You will have to pay for on airplane.
Sweet. I'd like to call Amy back out. I'm gonna have a little chat with her real quick. I got a really great question for you, Amy. A question that I want you to answer. I think it's really, really important. I want to know the funniest thing that ever happened to you in the operating room.
Oh.
I was not in the operating room. I was in the ICU, but the funniest thing, God, we have a sick sense of humor there too. I went in to see my patient one morning. They had had abdominal surgery, and the kind of sealed dressing had come unsealed. And I basically stood there and had to hold his small intestines in my hands to stuff them back in. The ICU doc came by and I'm like, you need to get the surgeon. He goes, what's going on? I'm like, you need to get the surgeon. And he's like, why? I said, because this guy's insides are on his outsides and I'm holding his insides in because they're on the outside and I need them to be on his inside. We have weird stuff that happens all the time. But otherwise in healthcare, honestly, it's when you roll somebody over to clean them up and they just fart and you just are so stressed out. You have no space to hold in your laughter and you have to really push it down.
That would be really difficult.
And they're usually mortified, but patients farting farts are funny.
That would be hard for me. And I got one last question, and that is, what do you and your family like to do a little time off?
We have a beach house in New Jersey and we go there a lot. especially with COVID. We go camping. And we just played a rousing game of croquet in this expansive side yard. And it was a lot of bugs. I came in second place. My husband won.
Well, you know, blowing up stuff and everything, I think.
He's going to hit things, blow things up, guy stuff.
Okay, well, we're going to invite our players back out, and we're going to see what of it. Thanks.
Yeah. Before we release you from the hospital here, I just wanted to see if you would possibly sign a release form. We're working on a new reality television show called America's Funniest Emergency Room Videos. And and you did. I mean, you may not think it was funny now, but trust me, America is going to love how you ended up here.
Oh, well, sure. I mean, but really, it could happen to anyone. I just happened to be in the right place at the right time.
Really? You really could have almost dropped a piano on your head from off the roof a la Wile E. Coyote, but it missed and hit your shoulder, and I'm sorry, it was crazy. It was just, it was out there.
It happens to the best of us. You know, I had run off the roof and started to look down, but only, and I wasn't falling till I looked down, and I was able to run back up, and then there was the piano.
Okay. All right. Okay. Hey, all I know is it's going to make for great television.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just have one quick question.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you think before I go on TV, you could put my insides back inside me? Because they're kind of on my outsides right now, and it's a little bit uncomfortable.
See, we're going to do that we're going to save that for season 2. We're going to I was going to bring that up next. We're going to kind of follow you around while your small intestine is hanging out of your body, and just sort of see the zany activities and the crazy happenstance that comes there. Is that not cool? Because we do need you to sign a release form, but I don't want you to be the party pooper here.
So you are the only hospital that takes my insurance. So if I have to wait to get the surgery, I have to wait. But it is not ideal, I have to admit. I'm going to have to be really careful of pictures of tunnels painted on walls that I don't run into. That happens to me a lot too.
I gotcha. I mean, we could put your intestines back in, and we'd be happy to do that. But, how mundane would your life be after that? We couldn't bring you back on the show because, what would be the point, is what I'm trying to say, I think. So, if you're willing to work with us, though.
All right. What if I put most of my intestines back in, but just held a little bit of them out?
I mean, if you want to go half-assed, then, maybe you should go to a real hospital or something where they're actually going to take care of you. We do things hilariously here, and we do them really hilariously.
Well, it is all about the comedy.
Scene. So you're going to ask me again, and I want to just be really clear about my answer here. The way that I got so proficient, Carla, at croquet, and the reason why I am the national champion is because of the pandemic. And I know that's risky to say. But I'm gonna go out on a limb and just say that that's the truth. Pandemic was a blessing and a curse for so many. But for me, I have to say it was ultimately, it was life-changing. It was absolutely life-changing.
I just wanted to know if you wanted to use your MVP card for your groceries.
Yes is the short answer, but the long answer is that I don't think I could be here today in front of you were it not for Amazon delivering that croquet set to my beach house at a time when I needed that to happen. And then I just, from there, I went all in. I know that's a poker term, but in this case, it's also a croquet term.
You know, you really could have gone to self-checkout. You literally just bought a pack of hamburger buns and a can of pork and beans.
That's for the people who are going to be coming to watch me play this afternoon. And I, you know, it's hard for me. I don't like to be in the spotlight, but I can't hide this gift. I won't hide it. So, and also the self-checkout is a little lonely, and I've had enough of loneliness, you know?
I'll pay for your groceries. Don't worry about it. I'll pay for them.
Oh, no, you don't have to. Can I throw in just this Diet Coke as well?
Yeah, I mean, because you're so famous. Like you do.
Well, I'm croquet famous, you know, like, you know, there's like, I don't know, improv famous, there's notorious, and then there's, you know, there's croquet famous, and that's what I am. If I had to be honest with myself, and I don't feel like lying to myself or others anymore.
Yeah. I appreciate that. Thank you for shopping at Food Lion.
Thank you for shopping at Food Lion.
Tag out, Jess. Yeah, so sorry, it's 11:30 at night. My nurse practitioner isn't available, and you guys are the only ones open. So I'm just wondering if, you know, you can, in addition to scanning my groceries, if you could just, I mean, do you ever feel like you let your parents down? Because I feel like I let my parents down, and I'm having a hard time reconciling that. And I just need somebody to talk to about that, just to affirm me.
Sir, I am 22 years old. I work part-time. I'll go to the University of Miami.
Wow.
I live with 4 white women.
Okay.
I got Justin. So I know you're just like kind of taking care of my groceries like every week. You're such a wonderful frontline worker, and I want to honor you with that. But I just needed to know, do these puffy sleeves look okay with you know, my little croquet shorts here, or should I?
I got Misty. So, Chica, tell me about your day at the grocery store. Do you want me to make you some cheesecake while we're talking about it? I have a hot date in just a few minutes, so do what you want, you know? Let's talk about it.
Yeah, it was a really hard day today, Blanche.
That's what he said.
Oh my goodness, Blanche, you've got such a frisky mouth. Oh God.
You don't even want to know what's going on down there.
I said your mouth. It's your mouth is frisky.
No, it's also my old vagina. It's frisky. So the grocery store, tell me about it.
Oh my God, so many people came through today, just wanted me to give them advice. You know, I was so glad that I stayed up with Sophia last night and talked to her, because she's like my mentor in that department, you know?
Oh, she's an old cunt.
If Sophia hears you talking like that.
Tashika, did you took my advice last night then, right? Did you bring the sausages for my sauce though?
I brought you sausages, Sophia. They marked them down. We're going to have sausage and peppers tonight. Get off my back already.
Great.
Yeah, Sophia, get off her back and come on into my room and get on mine.
It's such a trashy slut branch. This is.
Oh my God, it's so crazy living in Miami with 4 white women. I didn't even know Blanche was a lesbian. I'm gonna go talk to Dorothy now. Hi, Dorothy.
Hi, I heard you talking about stupid cunts and Blanche being slutty.
That wasn't me. I'm 22 years old. I would never call her a slut in the cut.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You old cow.
Oh, in St. Olaf, we would never talk about that, and about anyone like that. I remember at the farm festival every year, we would just get together and say the nicest things we could about all the people in there. And Charlie, my late husband, he was the king of the farm festival. Blanche, I've told you about that before, right?
Oh, yes. And also, to be honest, your husband, and he had an occasion to tell me about farm festival situations when we were having a little bit of a roll in the hay.
What
funny.
Blanche is such a slut. She's such a slut. No.
I slept with your dead husband. I'm sorry. That's a big deal.
Hey, hey, everybody! That's Maryland Improv Collective. How do you like that? We want to thank my friend Amy Thorday-Hart for hanging out with us tonight and giving us some grist for the mill and for precious, precious life. And we have rearranged all of those fond memories so that now they'll just be tortured memories. And I think it's a positive thing. And we want to remind everybody to please go online if you like what you see. Go online and shoot Highwire Improv a little kale love. Everybody could use a little extra dime to get things collected. They got some pretty fantastic hoodies and sweatshirts. I have a hoodie coming in myself one of these days. And want to remind you to check out Black Joy shows. Maryland Improv Collective puts on via Highwire on Friday nights, and that's a pretty awesome thing. And you know what? Just kind of, when your friend mentions improv, be kind. Just be kind. That's what we all need, right?
Are people mean to you, Misty? Have people been yelling at you for doing improv?
They don't really yell at me. They just kind of go.
Yeah, same thing. I get it. Yes, be nice to us. Be kind to us, or else we will use your name in a set make fun of you, because generally a lot of the names I use are people who have weird names. Thank you, Maryland Improv Collective. Thank you, Bayprov. Thank you, After the Beep. Thank you, Improv Professionals. It has been a very fun night here on Highwire. We are packing it up for the night. But if you are like, hey, I want more improv, go to twitch.tv/hideout theater in 47 minutes, and I'll be performing in their competitive improv show, Maestro. So I'm very excited. It came in second place last week, and I'm going to win. I'm going to win tomorrow and or tonight. And I'm going to be even more selfish. I'm in a show tomorrow on Hideout channel called Public Airwaves. Is about a creepy NPR station. It's a super, super fun show. We're debuting it tomorrow. It's a 6-week run on Sundays, 2:00 Eastern, twitch.tv/hideout theater. Of course, Highwire has shows every day. We have our jam tomorrow, 7:00. If you want to do this kind of shenanigans, you come and join us. You can come and join us. Millie will be hosting the show tomorrow. And then a bunch of shows tomorrow, a bunch of shows next week. Hoodies. Damn it. Hoodies, T-shirts. Check them out. Go support the Lou Room. Thank you, everybody, for watching tonight. We'll see you soon.